Hello and welcome into the Shelby TV broadcast of Utica Chieftain football. This is the start of the 2015 season. I'm Adam Zellick, joined by Mike Ventimiglio. Fresh start here, Mike, for these two teams. Great weather here tonight. Can't wait to start the season off.
Oh, it's going to be another exciting season here for the Utica Chieftains here on Shelby TV. Adam, big changes on offense as we have a new quarterback. Garrett Guglielmenti is going to be the quarterback for this football team. And he likes to throw the ball. He also likes to run the ball. And Tony says there's going to be a little bit of a change there. Also, look for Gwilly to have another big breakout year. He committed to Central Michigan. So this could be another big season for the Utica Chieftains after going 2-7 last year, looking to try to make the playoffs this year.
And this was a good Fraser team last year. Of course, they went 6-4. They beat the Chieftains last year 28-21. As you say, Gwilly going to be a big part of this offense this year. And now Chieftains may have the quarterback to go along with them. Go ahead, Mike.
Real quick, defensively, the question marks are there. They're going to try to work out those kinks. As you remember, last season, in the first half, they would dominate. Well, I shouldn't say dominate, but they would play the table. They were able to put points on the board. It was the second half that was their struggle. And Coach Tony Smith is looking to try to correct those problems this season. A lot of big changes. Sophomore right guard, all new on defense. Big question marks defensively. Offensively, they should be able to put up some points on the board.
Absolutely. The defense is what we really got to see here tonight come big for the Chieftains. All right, we are going to go down to Nick. He's catching up with Coach Tony Smith to preview this season for the Chieftains.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach. Obviously, first game of the season. There's always a little bit of, not preseason, but first game jitters. What are you concerned about right now?
You know what? It's just a lot of kids playing on defense. You know, they weren't there last year. That's going to be my concern tonight. I got a sophomore right guard that's a concern. So like those types of things, and really like the mistakes. The turnovers, the special teams. Those are the things that if we can come out on the better end of that, I feel pretty good. We've been telling our kids all week it's about mistakes, limit mistakes, overcome mistakes, and I think if they do that, we'll be okay.
Have you talked about capitalizing on Fraser's mistakes?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've talked about it all week. It's about, and we saw it last night at games. First game, it's a lot of mistakes, and you got to be able to limit those, and then take advantage of them.
All right, and then obviously we talked about what you're concerned about. What are you looking forward to?
You know what? I'm looking forward to seeing some of these kids play. For the third year. I mean, Gwilly, third year as a starter. Jason Groman, third year as a starter. Getch, Culberson, Mohammed Khan, all those kids 3-year starters. So I'm really excited.
Okay, Coach, good luck to you. We'll see you at halftime.
Yeah,
thanks, Ben.
Thanks, guys.
So as you see, Mike, Coach Smith there, he's looking ready for this season.
Yeah.
Some question marks there, as he said, but he does have some 3-year returning starters. He's got some on the offensive line, of course, his running back. So there are some experienced players here on the Chieftains team to look forward to playing that should do a lot for him this season.
Well, those mistakes that he was talking about last season, offensively, they were not able to capitalize on other teams' mistakes. Defensively is where they would cough up the ball. Fumble, a lot of fumbles happened. A lot of penalties happened for them as well last season. And they got to look to try to correct those problems this year and try to move forward. They have not had a winning season in about 3 seasons. So hopefully Coach Tony can get them on the right page. We know he's an excellent coach. Just needs to get that talent and put it together.
Absolutely, Mike. And let's go to the Fraser side of things. Nick's down on that side of the field to catch up, see what Fraser's going to do this season.
Guys, thank you. We just talked to the Utica coach. Now we've got the Fraser coach. We were talking to Coach about things that he's concerned about when he opened the season. What are you concerned about?
Jitters. That's the biggest thing. Is once those kids start relaxing, once the lights come on, and after we get a couple plays underneath our belt, then they're going to play like they can play.
All right.
But at the start, they get kind of nervous.
All right. So if that's your concern, what are you looking forward to then?
First couple plays, let's get the game going. That's what I'm looking forward to.
There were a lot of changes over the last couple of years, but how much you can practice your guys in the off season.
Yes.
Do you think it affected you at all?
I think it made us pause about what we can do and what we can't do. When you're talking about hitting, it gives us some kind of limitations, which actually makes kids a little bit more healthy.
Right. Yeah.
What ends up happening.
All right. So you've got a young squad, I understand.
We're kind of young. We got some seniors though.
Fair, on the spectrum, not so bad then.
Not so bad. I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
So there's always, you talk about those jitters. What do you do in the locker room to make sure that your guys don't get too amped up prior to the first game?
Well, you do it the whole week. I mean, it's not just right before the game. You try to build to where we're going to get now, and hopefully by the time when the game starts, we're all set, ready to go. And You just try, you love them up, you coach them up, and we play.
Give them a hug and send them out there,
You
right?
got it.
All right, thanks, Coach.
No problem.
Have a good game. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys, back to you.
All right, you see it there. Coach didn't want to admit he has a young team there. That's pretty good. Yeah, he has some seniors returning. He does have a young team, but he says he has a nice mix.
Well, they run that 4-2 defense, and they spread the ball with that offense. Obviously, the biggest thing is going to be for them to try to stop Gwilly. I mean, that's going to be everybody's
That's their main
team's
focus, for
main
sure.
focus this season. So that's going to be their big focus. If they can try to limit his touches, limit his running, which I don't know if you're going to be able to do that, but we'll see what Fraser can do.
Absolutely. Well, the fans look ready. The players are getting ready. Mike, we're ready to kick off this
Let's do
season.
this.
So kickoff coming up next. We'll be back.
Quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendido Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And build
strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders.
And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
All right, kickoff about to happen here. The Chieftains on the receiving end. 76 degrees here. Game temperature for game time. A nice warm one here tonight, Mike. Chieftains and Fraser look to kick this season off. I'm excited for football.
Nice area.
A nice area. And here is the opening kick.
Sorry, Jim Price, I stole your line.
We can steal it. Return to the 20. Looks like he has a little bit of an opening. He does.
Nice, down at the 30.
A nice way to start the game for the Chieftains as the offense takes the field for the first time tonight. Of course, quarterback leading the charge now this season for the Chieftains, the junior Garrett Guglielmetti. And, of course, we're going to see a lot of Kumana Gwilly tonight. He did commit to Central. And so you got some Division I talent on the Chieftains offense this season.
Gwilly looking to have another big season. And, I've seen him in the gym all summer long, Adam, working out to get a little bit bigger here for this season.
1st and 10 for the Chieftains from the 31-yard line. First handoff to Gwilly. He'll take it. And a nice little run there for about 4 or 5 yards.
And that's about the only way you're going to take him down there by number 52 is by grabbing him by the jersey.
And look at these different jerseys this season the Chieftains are
like
rocking.
them. I like the
different
black
than
and
normal.
orange. Little Philadelphia Flyer colors here. Of course, they've changed the helmets a lot over the seasons. They've gone back to that traditional helmet that you're accustomed to. There's that replay right there.
And Gwilly, he pushed forward there. Got a lot more than it looked like. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Chieftains at the 41. Got exactly 10 there.
Chieftains using the look that spread out offense again.
And he'll fake to Gwilly, keep it himself. And Guglielmetti right down to the 50-yard line. A nice pick up there for the Chieftains. And you see they'll use Gwilly all night, whether it's faking or giving it to him.
And that's what he brings to the table, too, Guglielmetti. He's able to run the ball. He's able to pass the ball. You're going to see a lot more spread on that offense, especially with the way that Coach Tony Smith likes to run his offense as well. There's a replay right there to fake handoff. Nice juke a little bit. Gets over the 50 by 51-yard line.
That. 2nd and 1 for the Chieftains at the 50. Here's the handoff up the middle. Nice pick up there by Gwilly down to the 39-yard line of the Ramblers.
And so far, the Ramblers not able to have an answer for Gwilly.
And if you're Coach Tony Smith, you know what you're doing. You see the success already. Gwilly,
well, that's your bread.
Carries.
Yeah, that's your bread and butter right there. Get it out to him. We've seen it practice as well over the last couple weeks, getting ready for this season. Also using those spread passes to Gwilly. So
First and 10 for the Chieftains from the 40-yard line. 10:20 here left in this first quarter of this game. Hand off to Gwilly again. He's got a hole up the middle to the 30, to the 20. There's no one that's going to catch him. Touchdown, Gwilly. The Chieftains take an early lead here in the first 2 minutes. Chieftains 6, Fraser 0.
And that didn't take long whatsoever. Able to get those blocks, and we know what he can do with those blocks as he just busted right through up the middle, as you said.
Great blocking there by the offensive line.
An open field, Adam.
Where was the other safety there, Mike? He was gone right away.
I'm not quite sure. Open field, blockers did their job. Here's the extra point attempt.
What is going on here? Chieftains going to attempt the extra point. It's up, and it's good. 7-0, Chieftains lead.
Nice kick there by Slater Lutz. Is that AC Slater?
Oh, boy. No Saved by the Bell references. To see that run one more time.
There it is.
Just gets through the line, and he's got a lead blocker there. He's got no one to pick up. That's how open, the rest of the field was there for Gwilly, and a great touchdown run. 3 carries, and he's got himself a touchdown.
Gwilly getting off to a quick start here. The CMU future right there for the Chippewas. The Chieftains up 7-0 to start this football game out.
Yeah, and only a 4-play drive there for the Chieftains. Real quick, Fraser's going to have to step up their defense. But, of course, as we talked about earlier on, the Chieftains' defense is the question mark here. So we'll see what they can do on the field now.
Those were the big questions last season. As we all know, they would put up the points, and then we seen what happened. The other teams were able to run the football right back.
Ramblers getting ready to receive. 10-10 left in this football game. Plenty of time here. Just a gorgeous night, Mike. It really isn't, I was thinking the last few days the summer was gone already, but this isn't fall weather here. This is nice, hot, warm weather.
I'll take this any day of the week. We all know what's going to be coming in a couple more weeks. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's the kickoff.
Nice high kick, not too far, though. Return from the 19-yard line for Fraser. Little cut, and he'll be taken down at the 30-yard line. And we'll see the Fraser offense for the first time tonight.
Well, the Fraser offense, they're another spread wing offense, and they would like to run that ball. They also use 2 quarterbacks, so it's going to be interesting to see as we Josh Strader and Ian Casey.
Yeah, the junior and the sophomore here is featuring 2 quarterbacks tonight, so that'll be a little interesting. We'll keep our eye on that.
We've seen a lot of high school teams go to that, either using multiple running backs or using multiple QBs as well.
First and 10 for Fraser. Ramblers will start at the 31-yard line. Handoff up the middle, little bit of space, picks up a couple yards there.
That's number 34, Luke Warkle, the 5'10 senior. Busting it up the gut and gets about 5 on that, as you said.
And the Ramblers will use him a lot tonight. Of course, he may not be Kumana Gwilly, but he's very talented. He's played for, he's played a lot of downs for this football team. And, of course, as you say, now he's a senior, so experienced captain for this Fraser football team. 2nd and 5 for the Ramblers from the 36-yard line. And the fumble down, and the Chieftains have it.
I believe that's number 23 on it. Ivan Kesto, who recovered the fumble.
Yeah, botched snap there, it looked like. The quarterback kind of turned around, and the running back said, "Where's the ball?" Looked a little confused, but there it is. Chieftains pick it up, and they'll start their drive here from the 39-yard line. Great field position for them.
Looked like a broken play there, as you said. Fraser looked like they didn't know, weren't on the same page. Number 22 never had a handle on it, and Kesto was able to come down and grab the football.
That running back there just picked it up and was kind of spinning, and ball just flew right out.
Walter Davis with the fumble there for Fraser, and that's one of their big players right there.
Chieftains look to pass on first down, a little screen pass, and nowhere really to go there. And maybe a pickup of 1 for the Chieftains, and that, of course, Jason Groman, the senior wide receiver for the Chieftains. Last season, he had a decent year for the Chieftains. Of course, his brother was the quarterback last year throwing to him, but now Guglielmetti at the helm for him. But he'll be a big guy for the Chieftains this season at wide receiver, Jason Groman. 2nd and 9 from the 38-yard line. 8:43 left in the first quarter. Chieftains lead this one 7-0. QB will keep it.
Fake handoff there. They all thought Willie had it. Guglielmente was able to cut up the middle. And I believe he got about 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, 3rd and 7 upcoming for the Chieftains. They have the ball at the 36-yard line. We'll see if they'll look to put this one through the air or if they'll just give it to Gwilly, but 3rd and 7 here. See what they want to do. 3 wide for the Chieftains. They'll look to pass. And a bad pass there by Guglielmetti. Yeah, bad decision there. Lucky he wasn't picked off and ran back with it.
Well, he threw it right into coverage, and number 25 was right there for the Fraser Ramblers. That's Dominic Milecki, as he nearly picked him off. And as you can see right here.
Yeah, a little bootleg, and it's a little screen pass, and Gwilly just didn't turn around. It looked like it was intended for him.
It looked like it was, but he also had number 2 down the field almost wide open.
Yeah, Groman was open there.
Yep, Groman.
So 4th and 7 for the Chieftains at the 36-yard line. 7:59 left. They'll look to punt it here. A fake punt? No, it just runs bootlegs. Looked like he didn't know what to do with it there, and that'll land down at about the 21-yard line, goes out of bounds.
And that was the big thing last season, though the Chieftains weren't able to make their other teams pay that would cough up the football as well. That's where the Chieftains needed to come down the field and get another 7 on the board.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. They got great field position there and a good job by the defense to get the ball to their offense, but didn't do much with it. And then they're not a very good punt. You know, when you're at the 38 and you only get it to the 22, and not so good. So special teams need some work here.
Well, it's the first game. A lot of time to work some kinks out.
Absolutely.
Especially in this football game.
1st and 10 for the Ramblers. From the 23-yard line, they'll take over. They're down 7-0 to the Chieftains. 7:56 left in this first quarter. Handoff to the outside. Nice little pickup there for the Ramblers.
That's Luke Walcall. Again with the football, getting some blocks there, moving it up. And head coach John Skolowski was saying he's another guy that can move the football, very underrated. And as you can see right there, what he can do. Chieftains need to try to limit it. There's the handoff right there. Gets the blocks, moves it right up. He gets about 3 yards on the play.
A 2nd and 7 upcoming for Fraser. And yes, as you say, Mike, they will rely on this running game a lot. Senior running back, he'll probably get at least 20 carries tonight. And he'll get the ball again. Warkle there with the run. Pick up of about 3 yards there.
Nice play again. Nothing difficult about that one. Got the little handoff and was able to move right up. Got the blocks that he needed. We've seen Warkle do this last season as well to the Chieftains. Here's the handoff again. Just a couple blocks. Real simple. Gets it right up, and number 85 for the Chieftains takes him down.
So Fraser, 3rd and 3 here for Fraser now.
This is where Fraser needs to try to get this first down here to try to get things going for themselves.
Yeah, nothing so far on offense going, but pick up a first down here and see what happens. Quarterback bootlegging, looking to throw. Doesn't look like he's got a receiver. Almost. Oh, he gets it.
He did. Oh, he dropped it.
And then he drops it. Coughs it up, and another turnover. Chieftains football. Yeah, he bobbled it. He bobbled it there. Finally gets up. He had the first down and just let it go.
Jacob Dickinson for the Chieftains on special team defensively comes up with that fumble. That play didn't look right for Fraser to begin with. He looked like he didn't have full control of that football when he caught the ball. It was also in double coverage.
Yeah, we'll see it one more time here, see what happened. Quarterback was rushed. And
oh, no, you only had one guy on him. I thought he had 2 guys on him. But anyway.
Oh, he stripped it from him, too.
Yep,
a great strip
the ball
there.
Right out. It looked like he didn't have full control of that football as well as he was coming through.
I believe that was Patrick O'Connor with the great strip there. So 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. And quarterback keeper Guglielmetti, nowhere to go, gets taken down in the backfield, and a great job by the Fraser defense there.
Number 46, Grant Noble with the with the sack on the quarterback. And Fraser trying to get things going defensively for themselves. As there it is.
Yeah, they were privy to the play action there,
3
Mike.
men right on
They
'em.
weren't falling for it that time.
Let's see what the Chieftains are made of. This is big possession right here. 2nd and 14 on the 47.
2nd and long. 5:30 left in the first quarter. Chieftains have the lead 7-0 after the 2nd turnover already in the first 7 minutes of the game here. Many will hand it off to Gwilly. Gwilly's got some room to run. Shakes a defender. Breaks a tackle. He gets to the outside. He's gone again. Gwilly, touchdown, and that's 2 tonight already. Chieftains taking a big lead here. Well, 13-0 at least, Mike.
Right down at the 25-yard line. It looked like the Fraser Ramblers were going to be able to tackle him. They had 3 guys closing in on him, and a great play. I don't remember the number. I got to see the replay, but anyway, able to get the block on the defender, and Gwilly was able to get right through for that touchdown. But just moving those feet.
I mean, a great job.
Constantly.
He hit the line. Yeah, it's pushed through. He broke a couple arm tackles there, and great blocking down the field too, and just busted another big one.
And that's where that strength is coming in, that strength and conditioning that he worked on all summer long. Let's take a look at this replay. Gets the handoff. Gwilly cuts right through. Big number 76 with a big tackle, and you'll see it right there. Number 2 able to.
Yeah, Groman helping his team down the field with some blocking, and that's great. You want that out of your receivers, and it helps bring them. And Gwilly, another great run. He's already got 2 touchdowns. We're only 7 minutes into this game, Mike.
Just that little move by Groman to get in there to give Gwilly an opportunity to get into the end zone, and the Chieftains are up 14-0. Big first half for the Chieftains. There they were able to capitalize on the fumble and get some points there, Adam.
Yeah, and we said defense would be a question mark, but so far 2 turnovers. Nothing to complain about here for the Chieftains so far, and Coach Tony Smith has got to be happy with his team. Ramblers to receive. Here's the kick. Not a very deep kick. Turn from the 20-yard line. Ooh, and a nice hit there.
Hard.
Buries him at about the 32-yard line.
That's number 47 of the Chieftains with a big hit. Dominic Morisi taking down the punt returner for the Fraser Ramblers, and he's down at the 32. Decent field to start for the Fraser Ramblers. See what they can do here.
Yeah, not bad at all. The Chieftains haven't kicked it too deep, but some decent returns. So Ramblers will come out here again and see if they can get rid of those turnovers. I mean, you got to take care of the ball here if you want a chance to win tonight. So Fraser's got to watch that. Can't turn the ball over anymore. Handoff up the middle. Oh, no, it's a fake. Number 11 gets it on the outside.
That's Josh Strader again.
Yep, Strader.
The quarterback this time for the Fraser Ramblers.
It was a nice fake there on the play action, and it got me. It got the Chieftains, too.
Well, it got me because obviously they use 2 quarterbacks.
So 2nd and 3 for the Ramblers from the 39-yard line. 4:35 left in the first quarter. Chieftains lead this one 14-0. See Warkle in motion there. He will get the handoff. He's got some room to run. He's got the first down and more. Get down to the 50-yard line. Nice pickup there for Luke Warkle.
Nice play there by Fraser and Luke Warkle. And again, very underrated running back. People need to catch an eye on him as well. He's got that speed. Not very big, but he's got that speed. Here's the handoff right here. Strader gets it over to him. And just, he gets those blocks. He's able to run it right up the gut.
Absolutely. Follow your blockers. He lowers his head, keeps those feet moving, and picks up some yards. And Fraser's going to need that here tonight. They're already down 14-0, so going to need some success out of that run game and rely on Luke Warkle to carry him here. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. They'll pitch to the outside.
That's number
Has a blocker, and they'll get close to that first down marker. Down to the 36-yard line. Nice pickup there for Fraser.
Dominic Malecki With the run there for the Fraser Ramblers. And another one just takes it right up the gut. Yeah, ironically enough, we haven't seen, let's take a look at this replay. Gets the handoff. Again, following your blockers. Very simple, very easy. Gets it right up. And finally, the Chieftains able to take him down.
Yeah, nice pickup for a first down there, and it will be 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line.
Ironically, I was going to say, we haven't seen both teams go to the air much, Adam.
And there's Warkle with the handoff. Little pickup, maybe 2 yards there. And yeah, Mike, not much through the air so far. Of course, for Fraser, it turned out to be a fumble for him, and the Chieftains almost had an interception, but not many passes so far. These teams, I mean, especially Chieftains with Gwilly and Fraser with Warkle, they'll try to rely on their run game a lot here tonight. But we'll see if Fraser in this deficit will have to go through the air. 2nd and 8 from the 34 for the Ramblers. There's the handoff up the middle.
It's 22.
Gets pushed a little bit forward there, though.
Walter Davis with the carry there for the Fraser Ramblers.
And you see now that the Ramblers are using that kind of wing T. Got 3 running backs basically using the motion. We've seen Walter Davis get some carries. Melky get some carries, and of course Luke Warkle.
And again, a lot of high school teams using multiple running backs as well. The Chieftains are very lucky to have a guy like Gwilly to be out there.
3rd and 1 for the Ramblers from the 27. 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Not only a yard to pick up. Give the ball to Warkle. Looks like he'll have it. He will, but a flag on the play, and he'll get out of bounds down in the 20-yard line there.
I believe it might be on Utica. I believe there was a hold. No, but it's on Fraser.
Yeah, holding on Fraser, so move that ball back.
I thought I seen one of the Utica Chieftains holding their defender, but evidently not, as the refs have called it on Fraser.
Holding on the offense, 10-yard from the spot of the foul. Repeat, 3rd down.
So a 3rd and 11 now for the Ramblers.
Big possession here. Chieftains need to get a big stop here to halt Fraser right in their tracks here and keep this to a 14-0 game.
And so far the Fraser offense, you know, really hurting themselves. Not, you know, a couple turnovers. They would have had a first down there, and the ball moves back. And yeah, it'll be 3rd and 6. It, of course, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So 3rd and 6 for the Ramblers from the 32-yard line. The screen pass to the outside.
And he dropped it.
Can't pick it up, though. That's Nick Valeri for the Ramblers. Couldn't quite come up with it. So 4th and 6 now. We'll see what they decide to do.
Yeah, I think you have to punt it away. I mean, 1 minute and 24 left in the first quarter. You're at 4th and 6. You might as well save your offense here, kick it off, or and get a stop on defense and hold it to a 14-0 lead.
You're in go for it territory. Let's see them go for it.
And they are going for it.
You know what? I don't blame them here. Down 14-0, you're at least got decent field position. Why not try for it? So 4th and 6 here for the Ramblers. Go with the deep pass. He's got a receiver. Might overthrew him a little bit. He does. Just a little too much on that one, and that will be Chieftains' ball.
Well, it looked like he almost had a chance to get that one, but Nathan Ayers got his hand in there at him and was able to knock it away.
Yeah, just a little bit overthrown there and some good defense. So
number 8, Jalos Wright, stuck his hands out there, tried to reach for it.
That's a big kid. I'm looking. He's 6'6". All you had to do was put it anyone near him up there. They should be taking advantage of him. You got a 6'6" receiver.
He tried, but again, Chieftains defender Nathan Ayers was able to get a hand in there.
So Chieftains take over at the 32-yard line. 1:18 left in the first quarter, protecting that 14-0 lead. Here's a screen pass to Groman on the outside.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, the defender holds his leg and doesn't let him go anywhere. Good wrap up there and a good stop by the Ramblers.
They've been practicing those plays a lot this summer, the Chieftains, in training camp in late August, trying to mix things up for themselves as they do. Like as we said, they have the quarterback now that can spread the football around. With 50 seconds here, Chieftains looking to try to get one last playoff here, Adam, before the second quarter hits.
Yeah, 2nd and 15, a 5-yard loss after that last one. Have the ball at the 27-yard line. See if they can get one more off before the end of the quarter. Give it to Gwilly. He's got a little bit of space on the outside.
Nearly got away.
Yeah, down to the 34, and that's the thing. Anytime Gwilly gets the ball, he can hit a home run. And almost again there, it looks like he has space. You never know when he's going to take off, but a good run there by Gwilly to at least shorten the field a little bit here for his team on 3rd down.
Third down, 9 to go.
Fraser finally able to halt him a little bit without him breaking away. 10 seconds to go here, and it looks like that's going to end this this first quarter.
Yeah, looks like they might wait to get a playoff. Chances are they will. So a great showing here in the first quarter by the Chieftains. They have the lead 14-0 over the Fraser Ramblers. We'll be back with the second quarter of football after this.
"15 years and Esplendito Mexican Restaurants is still known for its great tasting, quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendito Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
Playing high school football.
It's a fun game and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds
strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders.
And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
Welcome back. The second quarter. Chieftains lead it here over Fraser, 14-0. Mike, so far in first quarter, all Chieftains.
Chieftains using that running game as we spoke to about, and also able to get some points off of turnovers.
3rd and 9 for the Chieftains to look to do it through the air. No blocking though. Guglielmetti gets away and just
face
throws
mask,
it away.
I believe.
That looks like he got his hand up in his face there. We'll see what the call is.
Yeah, it looked like he got him up there, up top. And it's definitely going to be on the Fraser Ramblers. It looks like number 56, Josiah Saracoon.
It's a little face mask on the defense, 5 yards. Repeat, 3rd down.
So it is an incidental, so it'll only be 5 yards, but still that helps the Chieftains out. It'll shorten up this 3rd down for them at least a little bit.
Well, this is where you have to take advantage. You got to take advantage of those plays where the other team's going to commit those penalties, and got to get those first downs. They got to get a first down here, 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Fraser bailed him out there. I mean, Guglielmetti had nowhere to go. One defender on him. All you had to do was wrap him up, and instead gets the hands up by the face and gets his hand in that face mask. So, yeah, if you're Utica, take advantage of the mistakes made by Fraser. There's been a decent amount of them tonight.
And Coach Tony Smith and Mark Malik look like they've seen something on the defense of Fraser and called a timeout here, and going to talk things over with 11:54 to go here. But yeah, the Chieftains, they got to take advantage of this. Got to take advantage of teams committing those penalties and turnovers and put some points on the board and move the football.
Yeah, and a great job by the Chieftains so far on offense. Of course, Gwilly with 2 touchdowns. He's been a beast tonight. He got 2 in the first 7 minutes, so they've relied on him tonight. Fraser's defense has struggled, obviously, stopping the run. The passing game, however, not so good. So look at some first quarter highlights.
There's Gwilly.
Gwilly taking off there. No one in front of him whatsoever.
And here's the second one that he was able to get. Or no, the turnover for Fraser. Number 22 turns the ball over. Chieftains recover. This would result into a touchdown for Gwilly as he gets the ball here.
And there's the second one.
Able to get right through. And the Chieftains get that first down there, Adam.
Yeah, great play there on 3rd down, dude. Right at that marker. Well, it might be close, though. They might measure this one. Oh, ref signaling first down. First down for the Chieftains.
Fraser, Ramblers players balking at the ref that they don't believe that he.
Yeah, they didn't
got
like the
that
spot of
first
that
down.
ball too much now.
Well, if you don't like it, then call for the chain gang.
First and 10 for the Chieftains from the 42-yard line. 11:35 left in the second quarter. Chieftains with the 14-0 lead over Fraser. Guglielmetti takes the snap. He'll give it to Gwilly. And just keeps pushing forward, and a nice pickup of about 4 there for Gwilly.
And that's where you see his strength. He's got 2 defenders on him, and he's just able to keep moving his legs. And he created something out of nothing there and was able to get 4 yards.
Yeah, great pickup. He just keeps moving his legs forward, and you see this kid's talented. I mean, we watched him as a sophomore, Mike. We watched him come up, if you remember, middle of the season. All of a sudden, he came out of nowhere. Didn't even have a name on the back of his jersey, and now you see how he's progressed. This kid is huge for the Chieftains. 2nd and 6 from the 46-yard line. Guglielmetti will bootleg. He'll take it himself, looking for that first down marker. And he'll get it. First down Chieftains, but a flag on the play.
Gwilly blocking there, too, for the Chieftains.
Yeah, he can get out there and block.
For Guglielmetti. And I don't know if, I believe this might be on Fraser. Nope, it's on Utica for holding. Might have actually been on, can't really tell, but penalty on the Chieftains, so that's going to move them back a little
Holding on the offense, 10-yard front, the spot of the foul. Repeat second down.
It's going to be repeating on that second down.
Yeah, it was hard to tell where it happened. It looked like it might have been the right guard that was pulling there, held on a little bit extra and blocked the guy out, but not for sure there. So second down for the Chieftains now. It'll be a long second down, 2nd and 13. They have the ball at the 39-yard line. So really Chieftains' first somewhat big mistake there, but they still can definitely make it right here, only on second down. Guglielmetti will roll out, looking for a receiver. Gets tipped a little bit, but he's got one. Lowers the head, but he fumbles, but gets it back. And it looks like it'll be close to that first down marker. Maybe not quite a first down.
That's senior Andrew Pugh with the catch.
Yeah,
and they're going to be down 1.
The
be close. 3rd and 1 now. What a nice play there. Guglielmetti able to get it to Pugh. As you see right here, he rolls out.
Yeah, and it even got tipped there, you see. And Pugh didn't let it he didn't bother him. Of course, he fumbled it, but got it right back. And nice play there for the Chieftains. 3rd and short, they'll give it to Gwilly.
Really coughed up right away, but they might have got that first down.
It looks close. We'll see where the referees mark it here.
Yeah, it looks like he got it. The referee is signaling that he did get it, so Chieftains are back in business on the 49-yard line. Or did he not get it? No.
They're going to say 4th and 1 here.
They're going to say 4th and 1.
For the Chieftains, I guess we give it to Gwilly and see if he can pick up this yard for us.
What do you have to lose when you have a running back of the stature of him?
Yep, and you're up 14-0 on their side of the 50. Maybe not by many, by only a yard or two, but 4th and 1 here for the Chieftains. Gwilly will get it. Nowhere to go, though, and it looks like he'll be down, and that looks like Fraser's football at the 50, Mike.
That was a big stop there for Fraser. Gwilly had it, and then he's pushed right back. So it's going to stay at a 14-0 football game with 8:48.
Yeah, great job there by Fraser, and all of a sudden Gwilly, earlier he had no problem getting some yards. Fraser maybe makes some adjustments or keying in on him a little bit more, and nowhere to go. We'll see it one more time. He cuts in and
coughed right up.
Yeah.
Just bottled right up quickly. So Fraser doing their best to contain him so far. He's busted up for 2 touchdowns, which is why we're at 14-0, but big stop there for Fraser.
Absolutely, Mike. 1st and 10 from the 50. Warkle will get the handoff from Fraser. He's got some space. He gets to the outside, and he'll have a first down and more down to the 34-yard line of the Chieftains. And
nice
first down, Fraser.
Nice movement by Warkle there. And again, moving those feet. As he gets the handoff right here. Warkle Gets one block there by number 22. Gets another block there by number 2. Be able to get that first down.
Yeah, great block there by Josiah Sarakin, who also made the great stop there on the defensive play. Playing both sides of the ball. Big kid out there doing a great job.
And I got a timeout here by the Chieftains, I believe. Yep, timeout Chieftains. With 8:41 to go here in the second quarter. So things moving quickly here in this first half. But a big stop by Fraser to get them the football back. As you see the big crowd here, all the classmates coming out to see their fellow classmates playing on the field, the gridiron.
Yeah, nice 4th and 1 stop for the Fraser defense. They finally come up big, get their offense the ball, and with decent field position at least at the 50. So giving their chance on offense, their offense a chance to get back in this one. I mean, you at least put some points on the board. Doesn't look that bad here. So far, Chieftain offense has been good, but Fraser's made some adjustments and doing a better job now. And of course, the Chieftains defense was doing a great job. They had two turnovers to start the first 2 series, got a good stop on the 3rd series. So see if they can keep up what they've been doing so far here in this.
Well, defensively, they've been actually pretty good out there for the Chieftains. And that's one thing that Tony Smith has been worried about for this year, is it's an all-new defense out there for them and a sophomore right guard. So
1st and 10 from the 35 for the Ramblers. Here's the handoff. Decent pickup for about 6 yards there, and that's Dominic Milkey, excuse me, for the Ramblers. The junior running back, he is a captain for this team. And Fraser all of a sudden inside the 30 here and threatening to score.
With the handoff, gets it up there. 5'10", 185, big kid for being a sophomore, or a junior, I should say.
Yeah, junior. So 2nd and 4 here for the Ramblers. They have the ball at the 29-yard line. Utica with that 2-touchdown lead. Warkle in motion, and he will get the ball for Fraser. Gets close to that first down marker, has some more, gets down to the 21-yard line of the Chieftains there, and that's another first down for the Ramblers.
This is what Tony Smith was worried about, that Fraser was going to be able to run the football like they have successfully, and they are. And Warkle has been very successful getting those blocks and able to go to the left and to the right and also up the middle. So he's kind of having his way as long as he's getting that blocking.
And he's had a lot more success running to the left than any other side, center and to the right. That left side's really been working for him so far. So another good pickup there for Fraser, and Chieftains defense finally being tested here. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Warkle will get it again. Looks like a very similar play to the last one. This time the Chieftains sniff it out, though, and stop him for about a 3-yard loss. So it looks like they tried to run the same play there 2 times in a row, Mike, and the Chieftains, they weren't having it.
Going to the well too many times.
Yeah, there's a balance there. Sometimes it works, keep doing it, but twice in a row, you're getting a little risky.
There's the replay right there. The Chieftains able to bottle them up. Number 76 there on the play. And that is Muhammad Khan, who's Coach Maleg.
And Khan, another 3-year starter here for these Chieftains. So 2nd and 14 now for the Ramblers from the 25-yard line. 6:30 left in this game. Warkle will get it outside to the right. He's got a blocker. Picks up a couple yards, but down right around the line of scrimmage. So probably about a 3rd and 11 upcoming here for Fraser.
Well, they're marking a 3rd and 9 now on the 20. 6:13 to go here. So
yeah, a little bit of a generous spot, but a nice pickup there for Fraser.
Fraser knows that they need to get some points here before this half to try to stay in this game. There's the replay right there. Warkle, again, getting those blocks, moving those feet, getting to that right of that field, and Chieftains finally able to bottle them up.
5:45 left in this first half. Chieftains with a 2-touchdown lead. Fraser will look to do it through the air. A little bit of pressure, makes a third of the end zone. There's the 6'6" wide receiver, and he brings it down. Touchdown, Fraser.
Wright with a big catch. 6'6", 200 pounds.
Yeah, and like we said,
In
I said
11th
earlier, you got a
grade.
6'6" kid. You got to go to him, and he tossed it right up to him there. Great catch and great throw.
It was like Herman Moore going up in the air, just lob it to him, and they did.
Look at him. He's a giant out there.
Big play there, and Fraser finally gets on the board here with 5:34 to go.
Yeah, and they're right back in this, Mike. Not only down one touchdown, that great drive by them. Chieftains defense couldn't stop him.
Nothing you could do about that one when you have a 6'6" guy.
Extra point is up, and it's good. The Chieftains lead this one 14-7. 5:34 left in the first half.
There's the play right here. Here's that pass out. Just goes up and gets it. Nothing at all that Nathan Ayers could do about that one.
Yeah, and that's
gallant effort, but
I mean,
nothing.
a great play. You got to respect that. Great throw, put it up there, and when you got a 6'6" kid like that, you have to take advantage of it. And good hands there to bring that one down. So that's something the Chieftains got to look out for. Once they let Fraser get down in that red zone, you got a big target like that. That's going to be tough for you to stop.
I'd go to Wright all day and all night because he towers over all his defenders. If he can get open, or even in that type of situation where he can just go up for that ball, you go to him. Let's see what the Chieftains are made of. With the lead here, 14-7.
Yeah, let's see what the Chieftains answer with here. Gwilly, great success in the first quarter. Hasn't got it going yet in this second quarter. We'll see what he can do here. See if they can answer right back before going into halftime. Chieftains ready for the return. Nice high kick. We returned at about the 11-yard line. Has a little room on the outside, but
flag on the play.
Yeah,
flags everywhere. That was Blake Franklin with the reception there and the punt return. Didn't get much.
Yeah, it looked like he misjudged it a little bit as he caught it from his side, and he took him back a little bit.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you return it like that, where your back's kind of facing your blockers and everything, that's not a good way to start a return, but still got a few yards out of it. See what the call is here on the field.
Blocking the back on the receiving team is half the distance, first down.
First and 10.
So Chieftains moving back here. This is going to be a tough place for them to start. They'll start at their own 13 after that penalty.
Try to give it to Gwilly, get out of that hole. See if he can get about 5-6 yards on the play and then work from there.
So Chieftains with the 1 touchdown lead, backed up here in their own zone at the 13. 5:25 left in this first half. See what they come up with. Hand off to Gwilly. No, it'll be kept by the quarterback, Guglielmetti there.
Looks like he maybe got about a yard or two.
So Chieftains still been a little conservative with their offense here after taking that 14-0 lead, which I don't blame them for too much, but see if they pull something out here to try to get some points on the board here before going into halftime. See if Willie could break another big one for him. There's a throw to the outside, a little too high though. And
nearly picked off too. His Wright is out there as well.
Yeah,
There's a corner.
Slater Lutz just a little too tall from there. He's not 6'6" like right on the other side there.
Well,
Couldn't
Wright was right there too, lurking, so that's the problem.
Yeah, if I see a big 6'6" guy coming for me, I might hear footsteps a little bit.
I think at 3rd and 8 here in 11, I think you have to go to Gwilly here and try to see what he can do. I know you don't want to overuse him and go to the well too many times, but try to get yourself out of this hole here and possibly even get the first down.
Well, it's tough. You're backed up to your own 11-yard line, and it will be 3rd and 8 here for the Chieftains. Bootleg and looking for a receiver, looking somewhere, and just tipped at the line. In fact, it's intercepted, and a touchdown. Fraser on just a tip interception and a great play for the defense. Fraser right back in this ball game. It's tied.
Guglielmetti tried to force a pass there with 2 men on him. It got tipped. I was just going to comment how Gwilly had a nice block there to make sure that his quarterback was open.
And
but
it will
to
be
no
tied
avail
if they
here.
make this extra point. Yeah, that was, I mean,
to no avail, a tip and a touchdown.
Pressure in his
Fraser.
face. Yeah, Guglielmetti's got that pressure in his
gotta
face
throw the
every
ball
time
away.
they try to throw.
You got to throw the ball away or just tuck it down and take the sack. And that's what Coach Tony Smith, I'm sure, is going to tell him.
All right, extra points up, and it's good. Now tied, 14-14. And wow.
Those are those plays. Let's take a look right here. You're going to see Gwilly with a nice block here. Boom. Then it's tipped. Those are one of those things, I think, on 3rd and 11, if you're in that much pressure with 3 men on you, you got to either throw it away.
Yeah, especially backed
or
up
go to
in
the
your
outside,
own,
or go
by your own end
yeah,
zone.
or go to the out of bounds like you just said, and take that loss, punt it away. Now it's a tie football game. They were up 14-0 in this one.
Yeah, things looked all Chieftains in the first quarter. Things have been all Ramblers in the second quarter, Mike.
Well, it looked like Fraser in the beginning of this game was a little jittery, not able to stop Gwilly. They calmed themselves down, got themselves reacclimated, were able to get some stops against Gwilly, and now they got a tie football game. At 4:35 left in the second quarter. So the Chieftains were going to get the football back, obviously, here, and hopefully lick their wounds and get back out there.
Yeah, if I'm the Chieftains, I try to take up as much time as I can and just try to get some points on the board, get the momentum back right before halftime. You don't want to go into that halftime with a deficit or tied with that momentum loss.
A lot of high expectations coming into this season for the Chieftains.
Deep kick, close to the sidelines, and it will bounce out of bounds. So a nice spot there for the Chieftains coming out after that kick. So that'll help them with their field position.
And again, some big expectations for the Chieftains this year to make the playoffs, especially with the new quarterback, with Gwilly at running back as well, and a lot of couple returning players there on offense. Try to get things rolling for themselves. There's Guglielmetti talking some strategy over with the offensive coordinator, try to get things going here for themselves. And as you said, they got to turn that negative into a positive and get some points on this board, whether it's a field goal, whether it's a touchdown, get that momentum back going into this half.
Well, they will start this drive from the 35-yard line after the kick, of course, went out of bounds. So 4:35, plenty of time here. Run your offense and see what you can do. Guglielmetti will give it to Gwilly. Got some room up the middle. He's got a lot of room, actually. He might be all the way gone.
Nice block.
And a big run by Gwilly and another touchdown for Gwilly. That's 3 tonight, and Chieftains get that lead right back.
Well, Gwilly got that block back at the line of scrimmage and was just able to bust right through, and there was not one Fraser Rambler that could do anything about it. Nice play. And again, you don't want to go to the well too many times, but when you have the opening like that,
Give him the ball 40 times, Mike. Let him go.
Nice play again, and the Chieftains get that lead back, like you said, for that momentum.
Yeah, incredible, incredible night so far for Gwilly. So the extra point is good, 21-14.
Let's take a look at this replay. Gwilly gets that football, and again, nothing that the Fraser Ramblers can do about it whatsoever. Number 2 again with another big block there for the Chieftains. That was Groman.
Yeah, great play there. Just unbelievable night so far in the first half for Gwilly.
And Gwilly makes it 21-14. Well, again, getting that momentum back. Now they need to get a big stop here with 4:24 to go and go into the locker room with that lead.
Absolutely, you got the momentum back right there. You know, Momentum switched real quick back and forth there. Fraser scores 2 unanswered, and then just in one big run like that, the Chieftains take it back. So put the defense out there, go into half with the lead, and you're feeling good if you're Utica. That'll be a touchback. Nice kick there by the Chieftains. So Chieftain defense good in the first quarter. In the second quarter, been tested a little bit, of course, giving up 1 touchdown, and then that second touchdown was Fraser was on an incomplete, or a tip pass on an interception there. So
a lot of turnovers.
See what the defense can do if they can get the ball back for their offense one more time here and get another stop. They've been pretty decent so far tonight.
Both teams taking advantage of the turnovers from each other and putting some points on the board, especially the Fraser Ramblers.
So 1st and 10 from the 20 after the touchback. Fraser will get the ball. Here's the handoff to Warkle. Decent pickup for about 4 or 5 yards there.
Again, both teams having that success running the football tonight for themselves, especially Warkle.
Yeah, and if you're Fraser here, you have plenty of time.
Nice
no reason to rush your offense.
Nice handoff right there, and wide open field to that right. And finally take it down.
2nd and 3 for the Ramblers from the 27-yard line. 3:52 left in this first half. Of course, trailing by 7. Oh, fumble there on the handoff, and it looks like the Chieftains will have it. They do. That offense will come back out here and have the ball at about the 23-yard line. Great field position here.
They were able to strip the quarterback, Fraser's QB there, and number 67 for the Chieftains, recovering it, Denzel Felton. It is right there. Oh, it was a handoff to Warkle, and they fumbled it, handing it off. Warkle couldn't get control of the football, and the Chieftains are going to get this ball back here on the 24-yard line, Adam, with 3:40 to go.
3 turnovers for the defense now, Mike. Incredible. 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. Here's the handoff. Nice spin by Gwilly. He's still going. Keep moving those feet. What a pickup.
He got the pants, too. The only way to take him down, I guess, is the takedown is...
Look, Mike, on defense, you do what you got to do.
And he shook his head. Nope. Can't take him down that way either. Look at this right here. Gets the handoff. The only way to take him down here is to take his pants. And Gwilly is able to get the 9 yards that the Chieftains needed, and 2nd and 1 now on the 14.
Give it back to Gwilly. He'll pick up the 1st down.
Fraser seems like they're scrambling now to try to get these stops on Gwilly. As Gwilly, it seems like no matter what they can do, on Fraser's side here, having trouble taking him down.
Yeah, he's coming at you. They're going to give him the ball, and you still can't stop it. Fraser's struggling now.
All right, you're going to go back in. Nathan, we're going to keep you in.
Chieftains also looking to try to wear some clock off as well before they get into the half, and obviously get some points here.
Yeah, absolutely. Take as much time as you need. Don't give Fraser a chance to score before halftime, as they have a 1st and goal here.
Fraser called the timeout here, try to regroup a little bit. His head coach, John Skaladowski, trying to calm his team down here to try to get some stops here to make sure that this stays at a 21-14 football game, and also has some time left on the clock if possible to try to get something going to try to tie this game up.
So 1st and goal, Mike, for the Chieftains. Gwilly, you have to imagine, is going to be where they go to here. Already 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, in the first half. If he gets 4 in the first half, man, what an incredible night for this kid.
1st and 8 on the 8-yard line. You got to believe that they are going to go to him, try to stay a little bit conservative here.
So So we'll see what the Chieftain comes up with here. Gives it to Gwilly. He's got a little bit of space, lowers the head, and touchdown Chieftains. Gwilly with number 4.
I thought maybe there was going to be a face mask penalty there, but he was able to skip right into there. And another big touchdown for the Chieftains. And it's going to make it a 27-14 game with the extra point, make it 28. So Gwilly with 4 TDs tonight. Let's take a look at get the punt return or the extra point here.
The extra point is good. Chieftains lead this one 28-14, and here it is one more time.
Gwilly with it. Nice blocking, gets through. And there was a face mask there, but they let it. They must not have seen it. They let it go. Gets the touchdown. That's his 4th of the night, 4th of the season in this first game of the season. And the Chieftains are now up 28-14, and they, as you said earlier, Adam, trying to get that momentum back after the Fraser Ramblers tied this thing up, but 2:51 to go. Fraser could come down the field here and try to get something going for themselves. They have the momentum then going into that.
Yeah, and it's been a game of swings, Mike. Of course, Chieftains went up 14-0, then 14 unanswered for Fraser to tie it up, now 14 unanswered for the Chieftains. So really back and forth here on the swings. Of course, the momentum in the Chieftains' favor, but again, Fraser scores right before the half here. They're right back in it, close game, and at least stop the bleeding a little bit before going into half. So the Ramblers ready to return. 2:51 left in this first half.
Nice punt.
Turn from the 10-yard line. Fakes the handoff there. Get to the outside, has a little bit of space as a blocker, and get down to about the 40-yard line. So a nice return for the Ramblers.
Luke Warkle again for the Fraser Ramblers. Or no, I'm sorry, that was number 24. I thought it was number 34. Number 24, Marcus Keys with the punt return. Gets all the way down to the 40. And there's the replay of that punt return.
And it was Warkle, you're right.
It was Warkle.
Go with your first instinct.
See, I was
Don't
right the first
second-guess
time.
yourself.
Well, I see number 24 was there as well.
Yeah.
Came down with them.
So Fraser takes over at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for them. They're down 2 touchdowns. Chieftains lead at 28-14. 2:41 left in the first half. Looking to pass. Oh, he might have him deep.
He's got him wide open.
He does. He has him to the 10 and touchdown. Fraser, what a pass there. What a shake by the receiver. And he's gone.
T-Sean Kimbrough got wide open, had some separation from his defender.
What speed. I mean, he's on the outside there one-on-one. Makes just a little shake, and he was gone. Just accelerated way past the defender, and a great throw there by the quarterback.
Fraser able to air it out there.
And there it is,
again,
another quick answer. A quick answer. Momentum swings so much.
So now the Ramblers have that momentum with 2:31 to go. And coming in, we didn't think this was going to be a high-scoring game.
No,
it's starting
not
to look
quite
that
like
way.
This. Yeah, 28-21, and this was actually the final score. Of course, flipped team-wise, but 28-21 was the final last year when these two teams
Take a look at this replay right here. QB rolls out to the left. And finds his man right there. Gets that separation.
Just a perfect throw, too.
And it's number 4 for the Chieftains. And that is Sion Strange. Not able to stay with his man, and the Fraser Ramblers were able to put 6 on the board.
Yeah, just a great, I mean, what a throw there. Usually, in high school, of course, Fraser wasn't throwing that much. You see a lot of runs, but to see a throw like that and a great shake by the receiver to get open and make the nice catch, that was a beautiful play there by Fraser. Get them right back in this football game. And now there's still plenty of time left for the Chieftains to go back down and score. 2:31 left in this first half. The Chieftains are ready to return here. Return for, drops it, and it'll be picked up. He's at the 10-yard line. Flag there, though.
Play. I believe it's on Fraser.
Picked up by Slater.
Looks like number 82 might have had a hold on
Flag on the play.
Utica. Let's see right here. No, it's on Utica.
Yeah, on Utica.
Let's see where the penalty might have been.
Yep, right there.
There's the hold.
Yeah, you got to call that.
Block in the back on the receiving team.
Well, especially when the
goal. It'll be first down.
Well, this is
especially when the
this is another one. Right this is another one too, where they back themselves right back here as they did a little bit ago earlier in this quarter, and it's hard to start a drive back there, Mike. It's tough.
Even with a good running back, it is. It's hard to get out of that hole, and I suspect they're going to try to go to Gwilly here to see if he can get things rolling and get him out of that hole. And they do.
Yeah,
right to
go
him.
to Gwilly, and nowhere really to go there.
Looks like he got about a yard or two.
82.
And at this point, if you're Utica, just run as much clock as you can, I think, and punt it. I mean, obviously, if you could pick up a first down and move forward a little bit, you do. But right now, just run as much clock as you can. If you can go into a half with a touchdown lead, you're not doing too bad.
Nope. But again, the momentum's on Fraser's side at the moment, unless Utica can change things up here. Looks like Utica might have called timeout here. Tony's got a question.
We still have a white BMW and a Dodge Nitro parked in the Wiley parking lot on the sidewalk. Please move your vehicle before it gets towed. Thank you.
Again, there's a buzz around this Chieftains team, and you know there is when you have scouts from other high schools that are here watching the Chieftains. You got Grosse Pointe Norseman watching this Chieftains game, and also the Sterling Heights Stallions as well.
There you go. Yeah, doing a little scouting.
Scouting Gwilly.
So a little problem with the clock here. But problem solved.
2:09 left
here.
here.
2:09 left. Delayed play there for a minute. So 2nd and 8 for the Chieftains, 2:09 left, and they'll get that clock running again. Chieftains protecting that one touchdown lead, 28-21 over Fraser. They'll run as much clock off as they can.
Yeah, you can see Coach Tony on the sideline had his hands up to make sure that they didn't go before he wanted them to.
There's a handoff to Gwilly. He's got some space up the middle. Can he break the safeties? He shakes right past one. Just one more to beat. He beats him. He's on the sidelines, and he gets finally pushed out.
And one of our cameramen.
He's okay. What a run by
with
Gwilly. Unbelievable. Almost took out one of our cameras there, though,
He
Mike.
did take
Come
us
on,
one of our
Gwilly.
And he's all right.
Oh, like there you go.
There you go.
Sometimes you get in the little danger there. You see the ref shakes the safety. Both safeties collapse, shakes another, and just tiptoes,
And
but
then
falls
right into our
out.
guy.
So what a run, though, by Gwilly. They're backed up in their own zone. And you see, down goes the camera.
We talked about, I'm sure he's all right. He looks like he's going to be all right. We talked about momentum shifts in this game, and there's another big momentum shift.
I mean, you have to at least be in field goal range at this point. So a big run there, and a minute 34, plenty of time to score a touchdown here for the Chieftains right before half.
And again, those big runs Gwilly is capable of doing. We've seen that last season, Adam, where he's able to bust out on those big runs to get about 20, 30 yards. He had 2,000 yards rushing last year.
Yeah, incredible.
He could beat that this year already.
He could beat this in this game at this rate now.
He could be going for number 5 here, touchdown as well. So one hell of an athlete that we're seeing here in the Macomb County area.
Hand off to Gwilly. He's got some space up the middle, and he might have one here, and he does. Touchdown, Gwilly. That's number 5.
Number 5 on the night. Number 5 on the season, in this young season.
Unbelievable.
This kid is definitely something special to watch here, Adam. And again, head coach of the Fraser Ramblers, John Skilendowski, said that was the main focus, was to
what do you
try
do
to
if you're
contain him at least a little bit. He knew they weren't going to be able to stop him, but to try to contain him. And so far, they have not been able to contain him, as this is a 34-21 game. And the Chieftains going to go for that extra point to put the icing on the cake on this. Possibly this half, but there's also a minute and 27 left.
Yeah, and the extra point's good. As quick as the teams have been scoring here at the end of this first half, we could see 2 more touchdowns before half. You see the run one more time. Willie just right up the middle, gets some blockers, uses his speed, and man, 5 in the first half. Unbelievable, Mike.
Unbelievable is right.
Well, he's on pace for 10, so we'll see what happens.
A 5 TD night on list. Look at him go.
Yeah, this is the run that got him down in that good field position. He crosses up the 2 safeties and has one guy to beat. Does kind of beat him, but tiptoes and gets pushed out.
And takes out our cameraman. There, boom.
Ooh.
He's all right, though.
Yeah, the camera might not be, though.
Well, that's the price you pay for running a football game.
We'll bill Gwilly for that one.
Shelby Television. And our fine cameramen and producers that we have here.
So Chieftains now 35-21 after Willie scores his 5th touchdown. Fraser reeling a little bit here before halftime, but a minute 27. We've seen a lot of quick scores, so anything could happen here. Fraser's still plenty of time to put a touchdown on the board. Three back to return for Fraser. One of the best kicks all night for the Chieftains, returned at the 10-yard line, and he actually will hand it off this time, and he's got some room. Pushed out of bounds. A nice tackle there. The kicker take him down? He did.
What a play.
Look out for the kicker.
T-Sean.
And look at that. That pumps your team up when the kicker's taking guys out.
T-Sean Kimbrough for the Fraser Ramblers with a nice reception, but then he's moving down the field. And your kicker is the one. Boom. I don't think so, buddy. Takes him down. Possibly saves a touchdown there, Adam.
Veronica Kramer with that tackle.
Because he had open field. He had open field there if that tackle doesn't come into play.
Look at that. What a hit.
What an exciting game tonight, though, here at Barney Swinehart. 35-21 with a minute and 16.
See if what Fraser dials up here with a minute 16 left. Trailing 2 touchdowns. They'll look to pass. Pressure, though. Nowhere to go. He does find a way out, though.
He's still got to
Nobody
be number
open.
67.
Gets out a little bit in front of that line of scrimmage and picks up a yard there.
Ian Casey did the smart thing there. He was able to avoid those sacks and was able to get up the field, took it right out of bounds instead of trying to force something and make something out of nothing and possibly a turnover. Does the smart thing, gets out of bounds. Saves the possession. It's 2nd and 9 on the 44 here with a minute and 7 to go here. And we've seen what Fraser could do. They've been able to get to that right, the 6'6" wide receiver.
Yeah, you got to look out for this kid.
You see him on the bottom of your screen
Yep, there he is. In the slot right now, 4 wide for Fraser. They'll go from the shotgun. Look to pass, bootleg left, and again, nowhere really to go. Picks up another yard by running out of bounds there. Ian Casey hasn't been able to do much through the air here in the last few minutes.
No, he hasn't. The Chieftains able to try to, it looks like they're doubling up. Gillis right. But I'm not sure. Again, kind of like Willie, I'm not sure putting 2 on right is even going to stop him. Being with that 6'6" frame, you just put it in the air, he's going to go up there and get it.
I got to go back to that tackle by the kicker, Veronica, there. Unbelievable to make that tackle, get the team pumped up. That was incredible. So 3rd and 10 here for the Ramblers from the 45-yard line. A minute left in the first half, trailing 2 touchdowns. The screen. Chieftains pick up on it, though, and take him down at about the 42-yard line. So nothing going for the Ramblers.
Well, it looks like the Ramblers probably going to run this clock out, as they're going to obviously punt the ball away, I would think, with 4th and 6 on the 41 with 37 seconds left. And there's that play again. Just a little short pass. Nothing going for, where's it, Workle? So the Chieftains with a big half. Willie with 5 big touchdowns.
A huge half.
35-21, going to go into the half with the momentum, Adam.
Yeah, Mike. I mean, if you're Utica, you're feeling great right now, and you keep giving the ball to Gwilly. 2 touchdown lead. The offense has been great, and that's what we expected.
Timeout, Fraser.
And Fraser's going to call a timeout here and probably punt it. They wanted to get a little time as they could to give the Chieftains the ball back, and I'm sure Coach Tony Smith, if he does indeed get it back here, just going to sit on it, take a knee, go into the half with his 2 touchdown lead.
Yeah, you might as well. There's only 8 seconds left, nothing to prove, but take it, go into the second half, and finish what you started in this first half. But yeah, we were coming in, we were talking before the game that we didn't expect a high-scoring game whatsoever.
No, not like this. I expected a decent amount of points, but if the second half goes like the first half did, then we're in for a little bit of a shootout here, Mike.
No, without a doubt. Fraser, obvious.
Still have 50-50 for the band as well. They're on the stand.
So yeah, 8 seconds. We'll see if what Fraser does here, if they want to give the ball back or they just maybe run backwards a little bit and run as much clock as they can so they don't have to give the ball back. Looking to pass, we'll throw it down to the 30. Pass completed. Nowhere to really go, and that'll run out the clock. So that's it for the first half, Mike. 35-21, the Chieftains lead it. Great half so far. No complaints for the Chieftains, and they take the momentum into halftime.
They're taking that momentum. Momentum swung a couple of times in this game, but the Chieftains were able to get things rolling with Gwilly.
Yeah, and we're going to send it down to Nick. He's with the coach right here going into half.
All right, Coach, obviously you've got a lot of momentum going in the locker room. What do you tell your team?
Play defense. I mean, we got to play defense. We had they stopped us a couple times on offense. I told you, we got a Division I running back. He's got to get the ball, and we're just going to, keep working it. And, and we tried to make some adjustments off of them stuff in the box, and we didn't do a real good job of that. So we're going to have to figure that out. But we got to play defense. Right now we're just not playing defense right now.
So we talked about missed opportunities and capitalizing opportunities. Are you happy so far?
Yeah, you know what? There's some things, the fumbles. If we capitalize on that, this thing's 49. But it's on us. We got to do a better job. And as coaching staff, I didn't think we were in a real good rhythm on a couple of those offensive sequences. And hopefully we do a better job offensively. And I'll talk to the offensive guys at halftime and. Let's stay true to what we do.
All right, one last thing. I don't know if everybody realized that nasty hair on the sideline by your kicker, that's a female, Veronica Kramer.
Yeah, Veronica's like one of the best athletes in the school. She might be the best athlete on this field right now, so I'm okay with it.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. All right, yeah, you guys heard right. Veronica Kramer, their kicker, made that nasty hit right here. And also, Chris is the cameraman on the sideline. He's okay. The camera might not be, though. We'll see if we can get it fixed during the half. Guys, back up to you.
Thanks, Nick. And, that camera didn't do too well. Not a good half for the camera, but a good half for the Chieftains as they have a 2-touchdown lead here. Coach Smith talked about defense, thought they could have played a little bit better. I guess that's somewhat true, although they had a lot of turnovers. And then, of course, he said capitalizing on their turnovers. They didn't do that a couple times, but I still think Coach Smith has to be pretty happy with what went down here in the first half.
Well, he's definitely optimistic. After the last couple seasons, trying to get things rolling here defensively, that was one thing that he was worried about. And so far defensively, I think also they've performed very well out there on that field.
Yeah, they've been tested a little bit, but have done pretty well. So Chieftains take this one into half, 35-21. We'll be back with the second half coming up.
Mexican Restaurants is still known for its great tasting, quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendido Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds
strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders.
And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
All right, so second half upcoming here, Mike. First half, a great one for the Chieftains. Obviously, they have the lead 35-21. Willie with 5 touchdowns. He's been incredible tonight. The defense for Utica, 3 turnovers so far. That, of course, has helped the offense. And you see some of the highlights from the first half. Willie there with a huge run. That's his first touchdown of the night. He's been big all game, as you can see here.
He's been unstoppable all night long. I mean, just a couple times Fraser's been able to bottle him up, and there's that pass again to right. Nothing that Chieftains can do about it.
Yeah, the 6'6" receiver there for Fraser, and here's Fraser's 2 touchdowns. They answered to tie the game up 14-14.
Then Utica bounced right back. There's Gwilly with another big run, taking it right down the field, make it 21-14. And Chieftains back on top.
Yeah, unbelievable. And then you see another one here, that big run that got him down close, was by him, and then puts another touchdown in there. And then, of course, the second Fraser touchdown, or third Fraser touchdown. Great pass there, perfect. And then Gwilly coming down here, and then, of course,
don't adjust your sets.
This is where one of our cameras may have got taken out, but another big run by Gwilly there, and it set up that last touchdown there. So here's the kickoff, a short one, and Fraser will take over here at the 37-yard line.
It's been a big points game here in this game tonight as we start the second half. And again, Adam, that's what we were discussing at halftime. We didn't expect this to be a lot of points put on the board here, but the way Gwilly is running, he's set to break his record from last year.
Absolutely, and we knew Utica was going to have a better offense here, maybe not as good of a defense. Fraser has a decent offense with a pretty solid running game, using different quarterbacks, different running backs to accomplish that. So we thought some offense, but not as much as we've seen here tonight, and especially not 5 touchdowns out of Gwilly. 1st and 10 here for Fraser from the 36-yard line. Of course, run there up the middle. We'll see this offense for the first time in the second half, and they get it going, of course, back to their guy, Luke Warkle. We've seen him a lot tonight.
Yes, he's had a big game, too. Can't forget about him. He's been able to move the football as well for the Fraser Ramblers, and there he gets a couple yards, 2 yards to be exact, for the Chieftains take him down. But he's had a pretty decent game as well for the Ramblers.
Yeah, absolutely, he has. He's done a decent job.
He's kept Fraser in this game.
Another handoff for Fraser up the middle. Gain of a few yards there, maybe a 3rd and about 4 upcoming for the Ramblers.
Run up the middle.
And that carry, I believe, by Davis Walter, one of the 3 running backs Fraser uses. Third and 3 will be upcoming for the Ramblers from the 43-yard line. Ramblers trying to get back in this one, down 2 touchdowns. Momentum went into half with the Chieftains, but see what Fraser can do here. Here's the run up the middle. He's got some room, the first down and more. Warkle gets to the 45. He's going back around the other way. And
he made that mistake of trying to go back.
He looked like a punt returner there more than a running back, but still a good pickup, and he'll move the chains for the Ramblers.
Yeah, he made that mistake trying to go back to the middle. He should have kept to the right, and probably could have been able to get another 2 or 3 yards out of it, but instead he made that quick decision to go back to the middle. As there he is right there.
Yeah, and a great run. Of course, breaks an arm tackle there, goes back, and then just got a little bit too much fancy, and finally got taken down there, trying to go all the way back around.
All orange shirts.
Either way, though,
bottom him up.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Ramblers from the 44-yard line. Of course, the Chieftains 44-yard line. 10:03 left in the 3rd quarter. A run up the middle here. Gets close to that first down marker, not quite there, but maybe a pickup of 8 there for the Ramblers on 1st down, and 2nd and short upcoming.
Ramblers coming out with a sense of urgency here tonight. I mean, in the second half, to try to get themselves back on the board here.
Yeah, see that run one more time and gets a hole right up the middle and uses it well. So a 2nd and 1 for the Ramblers from the 35-yard line. 9:25 left in the 3rd quarter. Ramblers moving the ball pretty well on this drive through the running game.
See what the Ramblers are made of.
Handoff to Warkle, it appears, and a pickup of about 2 should be enough for that 1st down. See if they move those markers.
Short gain, tackle by number 85 Miller. 1st down,
And they will say it's a 1st down, so nice pickup there by Fraser, and another 1st down for them.
Warkle moving the chains for the Fraser Ramblers. There he is again.
Yeah, again, hits that hole right there on the right side.
And again, this is what Tony Smith was talking about at halftime, talking to Nick, that he was worried that the defense was going to let up a little bit and cause Fraser to climb back in his game.
Yeah, Mike, he wants more from his defense. He wanted more from him in the 1st half. They played all right, got some turnovers, but also did break a few times. So see if they can hold it together here in the 2nd half. 8:40 left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 from the 33. Handoff to Warkle again. He's got some room on the right side. Uses his blockers and gets taken down at about the 29-yard line of the Chieftains.
Warkle again using him. And he's been effective tonight, and he's been effective on this drive as well. And you might as well go to everything that's going to get you there, and that's what that's exactly what Fraser and both Utica are doing.
Absolutely. You got good running backs. You're getting some good blocks. Keep using them. You see that play again. Use your lead blockers. Patient. Just keeps pushing forward. Picks up some yards. 2nd and 7 upcoming for the Ramblers from the 30-yard line. 8 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Looking to move it through the air. He's got a receiver open. He's got a little bit of room there, and he'll get down to the sidelines there on the 10-yard line, and a nice play action there. Chieftains were looking for the run.
Great catch by Ben Kolensky, as he was able to reach up and grab that ball and come down with it on the 1st down, as you said. Nice play there. The quarterback rolls out, waits, finds his man right there, wide open.
Wide open. That was a good play action. You run the ball that much and you do it successfully. You're going to get teams to bite for that.
Ian Casey taking the majority of the snaps tonight instead of Josh Strader, the other quarterback for the Ramblers.
So 1st down at the 10 for the Ramblers. They'll hand it off.
And Warkle again pushing his way through.
He's pushing those feet. He's still going. Finally down now and within that 5-yard line. And Ramblers are threatening to score here, and Chieftains defense, no answer.
Last season, the goal line defense was spectacular. This is where the Chieftains goal line defense needs to stand up again and see what they're made of.
Yeah, you see there it is again. Just keeps pushing through, moving defenders, and gets himself some yards there.
But I should say, too, last year's defense was a totally different unit compared to this one. So let's see what this defense is made of, especially here on the goal line. Hands it off.
Here it is. Warkle with some room on the outside. Touchdown, Fraser. They're down 1 touchdown. Great drive there by Fraser to drive a good length of the field. And still a close game here, Mike.
Yep, and this is exactly what Coach Tony Smith was talking about, not letting up. And that's exactly what you can't let happen at all, is taking your foot off the gas. And defensively, that the Chieftains have to be better and try to stop that run. in the second half if they're going to win this game. Fraser not going away, Adam.
No, not at all. And here's the extra point. It's up. It's good. 35-28. Chieftains lead it. 6:36 left in the third quarter. Mike, offensive shootout so far. Of course, the Chieftains 35 points in that first half. They did not score 35 points all of last year, so they've already beat their best offense so far this season.
There's that run right there. Quick handoff to Warkle, and Warkle able to take it to the left side and get it into the end zone. And you're correct. They didn't put up 35 all season long.
Yeah, the most was 34, I believe, in a loss.
Well, we knew coming in the offense was going to be a lot better. The defense was going to be the big question mark. Did we think there was going to be a shootout in the first game? No, but obviously this offense for the Chieftains is capable of putting up big points. The question is, can the defense hold them off?
Absolutely.
To make sure that the Chieftains can win this game. And games going into the future of the season.
Yeah, you got to have at least some defense, and the offense looks like it'll be there this year, especially with Gwilly. Of course, as we talked about before, committed to Central Michigan, you have a Division I talented player on your roster. That's never a bad thing, so you're going to use them, but going to need the defense to show up too.
Oh, without a doubt.
So the Chieftains ready to return.
The defense is the bread and butter.
A nice high, pretty deep kick, return from the 11-yard line. Looking for some space, but none to be had down at about the 24-yard line, and that's where the Chieftains will take over. And we'll see the Chieftains offense for the first time in the second half.
Well, let's see what the Chieftains could do here. Obviously, in the first half, Gwilly was able to run all over. Unstoppable. And there's that punt return right there by number 5. Quickly bottled up, taken down at the 25-yard line. So
yes,
here we go, Adam.
Slater Lutz there. Hasn't had too much success in the return game, but we'll see if they can get that going. 1st and 10 from the 25. As you said, Mike, 35-28. Chieftains protecting a touchdown lead. 6:30 left in the third quarter. They'll give it to Gwilly right off the bat. And nowhere for him to go. Fraser's ready for the ball to get to Gwilly.
Hand off to Gwilly, number 25. No gain.
Well, looks like they're ready to try to contain him a little bit here in this second half, as they're going to have to if they're going to have a shot at trying to win this game.
Oh, absolutely. If I'm the Fraser defense, I put basically 10 guys in the box and say, hey, pass on me. You haven't done it all game.
That handoff to Gwilly, trying to get up the middle, and he has no place to go. Number 47 with the stop, and that's Danny Diem with the tackle.
Bootleg, looking for receivers, got one, throws a little bit into the ground, and that'll be incomplete. Just left your guy out to dry there. That's R.J. Pinto for the Chieftains. Can't quite come up with it.
Well, coming into the season, we heard that Guglielmente could throw the ball and also run the ball, and so far, haven't seen really too much of that.
Yeah, he struggled
game.
a little bit in the passing game today, Mike, and there was the one decent completion for a pickup for the Chieftains. Of course, it was on a tipped pass, though, and he's got a lot of his passes tipped tonight. I think 3 so far of his passes have been tipped, and, of course, the one for an interception that led to a touchdown for the Ramblers. 3rd and 10 for the Chieftains from the 25-yard line. 5:46 left in the third quarter, protecting that lead. Low snap, gets it anyways, looking to pass. Reception, but not going to be enough for the first down. Maybe a pickup of 5, but looked like a late hit there, but no flags on the field, so it'll be 4th down for the Chieftains. 4th and about 5 upcoming.
So the Fraser Ramblers defense stepping up their game here in the second half. We're able to stop Gwilly, and then able to stop. There's a snap. It was a low snap. That's what was the cause, too, and he tried to get a good grip on that ball.
Yeah, not much time to throw
Not
there,
much.
Mike, but at the same time, nobody was running a deep enough route to get a first down anyways, or anybody that was at least remotely open, so not much for him to do.
It was that low snap, Adam.
Yeah, kind of ruined the play from the start. 4th and 5 for the Chieftains. They'll look to punt it here. Not a great snap there. Gets it down, almost blocked. Goes off the side of his foot. Doesn't go very far, but still gets a decent bounce, and Chieftains will down that at the 47-yard line. So tough punt there, but at least get a friendly bounce. It went very high, but at least it's on the other side of the 50, so not too bad for the Chieftains.
Well, Fraser Ramblers, again, coming out defensively, able to contain Gwilly, cause the quarterback some havoc. and get a defensive shutdown, and they get a touchdown here, they're ready back in this game. Obviously, because it would be a tie game if they get a touchdown.
Yeah, it's been a lot of back and forth here tonight, Mike, and now Fraser looks to have the momentum, and they'll start this drive at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Warkle in motion. Don't give it to him, though. Quick handoff and a little bit of room there. Nice pickup for about 4 yards on the play.
Well, we'll see what that defense is made of here for the Chieftains. Let's see if they can knuckle down here and get a stop, get that ball back for the offense, make sure that they keep this lead.
And that was Walter Davis on the carry. We've seen a little bit of him tonight, mostly Luke Warkle, but they sprinkled in Davis a little bit.
Yeah, Davis, mostly like a fullback, if you will, able to move the ball up the middle, where Warkle can go to the left and the right and up the middle.
And also they've been mixing in Dominic Milkey a little bit too tonight. Haven't seen him in a little bit, but he's been a part of this offense too. 2nd and 7 for the Ramblers from the 49-yard line, the Chieftains side of the ball, down 1 touchdown. 3:50 left in the 3rd quarter. Handoff to Warkle.
He's quickly stopped.
And gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a foot more, but that's about it. And it'll be 3rd and about 6 upcoming for the Ramblers.
Groman able to get right there and take him down. Nothing for Warkle to do. So the Chieftains with a big stop here. Let's take a look at this replay. Gets the snap, hands it off to Warkle, and there is Groman to take him down.
Yeah, the battle of the running backs here tonight, Mike. Warkle versus Gwilly, and Warkle he's been having some success, and he's getting his team going here in the 2nd half.
He has, but he hasn't been able to break out for that big run like Gwilly. That's been the big difference, obviously. But he's also, like you said, kept him in this game.
3rd and 7 for the Ramblers from the Chieftains 49, 2:58 left in the 3rd quarter. Right in motion, watch for the big guy that might go to him here. He's looking for him. Pass to the outside, incomplete to Sean Kimbrough, the intended receiver, but nothing going there for the Ramblers, and now it'll be 4th down.
And defense there standing up tall for the Chieftains as they get a stop. I'm going to get this ball back with 2:46 to go here in the 3rd quarter with a 35-28 lead.
And Coach Tony Smith has to like what he saw his defense on that drive. They did a good job there. Didn't, last drive they got beat up a little bit. But, and it's a fake. They're going to the outside.
The Chieftains
spoke
ready
too
for
soon because the Chieftains give up a 1st down and more. Will be down at the 24-yard line. What a fake there by the Ramblers to pick up the 1st down. And now they threaten again.
And Coach Tony Smith very animated on the sideline. Did not like what he just seen. And
no, his guys were completely caught off guard there.
Caught off guard. It's one of those plays right there that you don't expect it. You expect Fraser, because there's so much time left in this game, especially in the 3rd quarter, that they're going to punt that ball. But you gotta expect the unexpected as well in this game.
And you got to give Fraser credit for a great fake there, as you said. You wouldn't think a fake's coming there, obviously, and that's how you get away with it. So the Chieftains defense finally had something to feel good about. Special teams goes out there, gives up a 1st down on the fake punt, and now you put your defense back out there. A little bit of a blow to morale. 1st and 10 from the 24 now for Fraser. 2:37 left in the 3rd quarter. Handoff there up the middle.
I believe Warkle taken down quickly, yep. This is where the Chieftains got to knuckle down here, and they need to put this to a stop here in this series and keep them to a field goal minimum. Cannot let them get into the end zone.
Ryan McIntosh there with the tackle for the Chieftains. 2nd and 10 upcoming now, and yeah, the defense, you just got to hunker down. Don't let it get to you. You just gave up a big play there on that fake. Get past it. You still got a touchdown lead. Also, your offense has been successful tonight, so you don't have to worry too much about giving up points. Obviously, you don't want to, but it's not the end of the world. So go out there, do your best, see what you can do. And Fraser threatening here on the 24-yard line. They have good field position. Hand off to Warkle.
And a flag on the play. I believe it's going to be on Fraser. It's on Fraser holding.
Fraser there.
So that's going to push them back. This is, again, big stop there. Chieftains need to shut the door here on this.
Yeah, and Fraser's bit themselves in the butt a little bit tonight with some mistakes and turnovers. Get the ref for the official call.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down.
He said repeat first down. I think he meant second down. It'll be second and long now upcoming for the Ramblers. See that one more time, and maybe a hold right there on the backside as the running back got right past him.
Yeah, hold on the block there.
So second and 22 will be a long one for the Ramblers. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Down 1 touchdown to the Chieftains.
Timeout, Fraser. We're going to take a quick timeout here.
So, Mike, now the Chieftains protecting this 1 touchdown lead. Defense was doing great, and then, you know, they come out after that last touchdown doing a good job, and then the, you know, fake punt there catches them off guard, and now Fraser's right back down there to score. Of course, the penalty, they bite themselves in the butt, and they're back down a little bit now, but still threatening to score. Utica's got to get their defense out here and start stopping the Ramblers.
Well, this is a game of being unexpected. Obviously, tonight trading blows on each side, but you got to expect the unexpected in any type of football game, and that's where the Chieftains missed their opportunity there. They had the Fraser Ramblers down on the. They had, you know, to stop them on that series. They couldn't put their foot on the throat, and that's what ends up happening. As the fake punt. Fraser was able to get that first down.
Yep. Second and 22 upcoming after the timeout. See what they come up with from the 36-yard line. Fraser looking the ball through the air, throws it up to the big right.
Nearly
almost
intercepted.
Has it. Incomplete pass. Almost caught, then almost intercepted. But you see going to the big guy again, and I like the strategy by Fraser there. He's been good tonight. Beat those defenders. He's way bigger. You almost come down with that.
He got Jason Groman right there. You got to give him a lot of credit. He climbed the ladder, was able to get up there. He might have interfered just a tad bit maybe, but he's able to get that hand in there.
Let's see it one more time.
Let's take a look. I kind of thought maybe he used the shoulder to get. Oh, no, he didn't. I'm sorry. He got it in there. Actually, Wright had it.
Yeah, he did.
And Groman, give him even more credit, he was able to knock the ball away.
Looks like Wright not as aggressive as you'd imagine. Being 6'6", you go up and get that and get your hands out. You don't let it come to your chest. Might be the problem there where they don't go to him a little bit more. 4 wide for the Ramblers. 3rd and 22 here now. Looking to go deep. They're going to have to. Pressure, though. Quarterback gets out of the pocket. Nowhere to throw.
Flag on the play for what? There's a flag on the play.
Great takedown there by the Chieftains for the sack.
Looks like there's a
flag on the play.
Yeah, we'll see what that flag is. Hard to tell thrown in the backfield there. Maybe holding on somebody.
And it's on Fraser.
Yep, holding on Fraser, and of course the Chieftains will decline, so
Fraser,
4th and very long upcoming.
Fraser shooting himself in the foot.
Holding on the offense. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
Take a look at this replay. Casey rolling back, has some time, has some room.
Yeah, you see the hold right there too on 68.
Yep. And it looked like, you can't see it on our replay, but on the right side of the field, Wright was breaking out. And it looked like he was going to try to go to him until the defenders of the Chieftains was able to shut everything down for them.
Yep, and that was Darian Gray with the hold in the backfield. Let his guy get past him, and wasn't much he could do from there. So 4th and 26. Ramblers will actually punt this time.
No fake.
Nice high punt.
No fake on a 4th and 26, but.
And a dangerous catch there, too. I think you got to call for the fair catch there. But either way, Chieftain offense back on the field. They'll start at the 15-yard line with 45.9 seconds left in this third quarter, protecting a 1-touchdown lead.
Well, Adam, even though they had that play where the Fraser Ramblers, they faked that punt, they got that first down, and it seemed like the sails were going to get deflated there for the Chieftains.
Yep.
Chieftains were able to rebound, were able to get Fraser to commit some penalties, and now the Utica Chieftains had the ball back with 45 seconds left in this third quarter and the lead of 35-28. So let's see what they can do here.
Yeah, and Chieftains so good offensively in the first half. Nothing so far in the second. So Willie, a handoff there, not much room for him. They need to get something going here. I mean, we saw great offense in that first half, Mike. Willie with 5 touchdowns in this second half. But no points so far. Really, not many yards. They're not doing anything. Got to get that offense going.
Well, you said it right. You don't want to be one-dimensional either. Gwilly is a great talent, obviously, but you want to be able to try to throw the ball. You want to try to be able to create some other stuff in your offense, especially with the half screen passes that we've seen them do before. We've seen them in practice do this past summer as well during tryouts. So we'll see what Coach Tony Smith and his coaching staff come up with as we close out this third quarter with the Chieftains leading 35-28.
So that'll do it, Mike. That is the end of the third quarter. Chieftains lead it 35-28. They have the ball in their own zone. See what they can do. Should be a great fourth quarter coming up next.
"15 years and Esplendito Mexican Restaurant is still known
for its great tasting quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendito Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders.
And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
Start of the fourth quarter.
Welcome back here for the fourth quarter of football between the Utica Chieftains and the Fraser Ramblers. Chieftains lead this one 35-28. A great game here so far. I'm Adam Zellick, joined by Mike Ventimiglio. Just a great game, Mike, so far. Chieftains first half, 35 points. Second half, nothing so far in the third quarter. So let's see if we can get that offense going here. 2nd and 11, and the pitch to Gwilly already to start.
So far, Fraser's been able to contain Gwilly in the second half. So let's see if they can continue to do it. This is a big fourth quarter. The Chieftains still with a touchdown lead.
And that's the thing, if you're the Chieftains, of course you'd like to see them maybe air it out a little bit, take a chance down the field. But when you're protecting this lead, when you have that good of a running back, you might say, hey, let's try to just stick with what's working. Let's not have any turnovers. Let's take care of the ball. And I will give Coach Tony Smith credit for that. He's been doing it so far. It's working.
And you also, this is the first game of the season as well. There's Gwilly with that run. First game of the season as well, Adam. You don't want to throw all your cards on the table. You don't want to show what you're all capable of, but at the same time, you don't want to be one-dimensional, especially in this game.
3rd and 7 for the Chieftains. They're on their own 19-yard line, protecting a one-touchdown lead. Fumble down, and
Chieftains got it back.
Chieftains do have it, though, but still not a good third down for them. They'll be forced to punt here and likely give the Ramblers good field position.
Well, they've come out in this second half stumbling out of the locker room, which is not good. We've seen this episode last season. They would have leads or staying within the game in the first half, and second half they'd come out of the locker room and just were a different team. And that's what we're seeing so far here. You got to give Fraser credit too defensively as they rush that ball, but offensively you got to keep it clicking.
4th and 12 for the Chieftains from the 14. They'll be forced to punt. Still, again, pressure, a really high punt, not going anywhere, and another bad punt here for the Chieftains. Really struggled on special teams here tonight. Just punts, a lot of pressure, not really going anywhere. A lot of bad punts tonight, and that's partially the kicks, but also when you have no time to kick, no room to punt, what can you do with it? You're forced to punt it high to not get it blocked.
Yeah, that's the only scenario that you can go with. But now this is a big possession here for the Chieftains defensively. 10:15 to go. And Fraser has it on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, great field position, yeah.
Great field position indeed for them.
As you said, Mike, we've seen this movie before, last year a lot, and of course this is a new year, but Utica stuttering out a little bit in the second half, but let's see if they can protect the lead. They still got it now. See if the defense can come up with a big stop here. 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Ramblers. They'll go 4 wide. They'll hand it to Warkle, though. Doesn't look like he has much room to go, but he gets to the outside. Taken down back at the line of scrimmage, pushed out of bounds. 2nd and 10 upcoming for the Ramblers.
No gain on that play for the Ramblers, but the Chieftains defensively, this is where they have to make their mark and show what they are made of to start this season off.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, we heard Coach Tony Smith talk about the defense. He wanted more from in that after that first half. See if he can get it here in the second half. In the fourth quarter, hunker down. You're protecting a touchdown lead. Your offense has gone out there and get you points tonight. So 2nd and 10, 25-yard line. Fraser's threatening to score with 10:08 left in this game. Down a touchdown. Warkle in motion. They don't give it to him, though. They hand it up off the middle. That's Walter Davis with the carry. Pick up of a couple yards.
That's the best scenario. You got to wonder if we've seen Fraser try to go to the air a couple of times in this half. Let's see if they're going to try to do something here. 3rd and 7. Do they go in to try to go for the end zone, or do they just try to get this first down? Here's that handoff again to Davis as he runs it up the gut. Gets a couple yards, gets 3 to be exact. And the Ramblers are in business here down on the 3 and 7 on the 22-yard line with 9:32 to go.
Hand off to Walter Davis.
It doesn't look like he's going to get anything.
Nowhere really to go there either. So good stop there by the Chieftains. Of course, great field position still had by the Ramblers, and a 4th and 4 upcoming. 9:15 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, Adam, do you try to go for a field goal kick here?
Ooh, it's a tough one, Mike. I mean, sometimes you just want to take the points and put your defense back out there the way they've been playing the second half. Maybe you do. If it's me, I think I take the points.
That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go for that field goal.
And I think it's a good decision. Keep yourself close. Trust your defense. They've been playing well.
Maybe about
be
30
ready,
yards.
Be ready for that fake there, Mike.
Yeah, be ready for the
trust
fake.
These guys. Field goes up. Low line drive. It's good, though. So 35-31. Ramblers drive down on the short field, convert on the field goal.
Well, the Chieftains held them to a field goal. They kept them out of the end zone. They still have the lead.
Yep.
8:42. Work the clock. Use Gwilly now down the stretch here. Try to get some short passes. Use those. Use the field and keep that clock moving.
Here's where Gwilly has to come up big to you. Don't try to pass. You get as many yards as you can through the run game. Hope Gwilly breaks one. Run as much clock as you can. Don't be too conservative, though.
No.
But protect the ball. You got the win. Chieftains still in a good spot here. Up 35-31 in the fourth quarter over Fraser.
Full moon
Yeah,
tonight.
you see the full moon. A beautiful night here. I mean, you can't ask for better weather. You see that field goal one more time,
Barely.
the low line drive.
Barely made it through. A little lower, and obviously would have hit the bottom bar.
Yeah, I think the good weather conditions maybe helped that one sneak over here tonight. And in worse conditions, that a little tougher to get over there. So Chieftains to receive. Nice deep kick. Return from about the 4-yard line. Has a little bit of room, though, on the return. Be taken down at the 26-yard line.
Run the clock out. You got to run some clock and try to get things moving. Keep the clock moving.
Yeah, you got it, Mike. 8:34 left in this fourth quarter. Chieftains protecting the 4-point lead now. Run as much clock as you can. Still run your offense, though. Don't be too conservative. You see sometimes teams try to be a little too careful. That ends up biting them because there's still a lot of time left in this football game, especially when we saw at the end of that second half with about 3 touchdowns within a couple minutes there. You never know what could happen.
Especially when Fraser's right there in the heels, down 35-31.
Chieftain from the 27. Fake to Gwilly, looking deep. Just way overthrows his receiver. In fact, he had a receiver wide open down the middle, too. And
Andrew Pugh, the intended receiver.
Yeah, Mike, Garrett Guglielmetti is struggled a little bit tonight, and he's done an all right job, and it is the first game of the season. But you know, he's a junior. It's his first year here with the Chieftains, so you know, of course, you're going to expect him to have to get a little experience under his belt. So he's had a little trouble here getting his throws down tonight, but still doing a decent job managing the game. So let's see if he can get that and calm down a little bit. Finish this game out for the Chieftains. 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Handoff to Gwilly, spin move, breaks one tackle. It still turns nothing into a little bit, Mike.
That's what he does. I mean, he's able to turn those nothings into something and eventually breaks out. Got those blocks again, and then finally Fraser was just able to collapse on him there in the middle. Here's the handoff, does a nice spin move, gets through. There's the blocks that he hits, and then all of a sudden Fraser just able to collapse right on him. Three guys. Three Fraser Ramblers.
Still a nice pickup of 5 yards there for him, though, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Chieftains. They're at the 32-yard line. Big third down here if they can pick this one up. Keep that clock rolling to protect that lead. Handoff to Gwilly. He's got one ball. He gets past him, gets to the 40. He's got the first down and more. One guy to beat. He's shaking. Oh, he gets taken down. Nice tackle there to go for the legs there by the Ramblers.
He should have been down at the 40, Adam, and got tripped up.
Yeah, Josh Brady with a great tackle there for the Ramblers. Just saved his team a touchdown, but there's where it is. Keep giving the ball to Gwilly. Doesn't matter what down, where you give it to him. He can bust it out and hit a home run at any time, and you see right there. Huge 3rd down for the Chieftains to convert.
Take a look at this replay. Nearly right there, almost taken down, and just beats those tackles and finally taken down.
Yeah, it looks like he almost got past him there, but just reaches back and grabs that leg, says, no, you're not going past me this time. You're not getting number 6 yet.
But again, turning, he gets those small little runs, and then all of a sudden, boom, he breaks right out.
Yep, and that was a big one, as big as any of the night, really. Trying to protect this lead. 1st and 10 from the 35. Handoff to Gwilly again, and he coughs it up.
Fumble? It looks like
it appears he fumbled, but got back on it.
He got right back on it.
Yeah, and you see Gwilly's upset with himself there for coughing up the ball in. Not much of a gain there, but that's all right. At least they still have the ball.
As long as he got the ball back, that's all that matters. Just get back in that huddle, talk things over, get something going here.
Yeah, and keep running clock. 6:31 left in the 4th quarter. Chieftains protecting a 4-point lead. They're up 35-31 on the Ramblers. 2nd 11 from the 36-yard line. Oh, and the hard count draws him off sides. Great job by Guglielmetti there. Gets the other team to jump off sides. Free 5 yards.
Sarkoon.
Let's see, though, Fraser's trying to say it was on the Chieftains on the offensive line. We'll see what the ref has to say about this one. We'll clear this one up.
It looked like Sarkoon was, he jumped right over.
Looks like they're going to discuss it, see what everybody saw to see which side jumped.
It's on Fraser.
Offside on the defense. 5 yards.
And a great job there by the Chieftains. I mean, Guglielmetti drew him off sides, the hard count there. And, hey, free 5 yards. Watch again here.
Good man. Yep. Exactly. Good management by Guglielmetti, like you said, tonight and even on that drive.
Yeah, and he got Josiah Sarkoon to jump off. So now a 2nd and 6 for the Chieftains from the 31-yard line. Makes it a little bit more manageable 2nd down for Utica. Guglielmetti running some clock, taking as much time as he needs. Chieftains will call a timeout, though, it appears.
Yep. He called the timeout. Smart move. Coach Tony didn't see seen something that he didn't like. Decided to call timeout. Better safe than sorry. With 5:49, the Chieftains running that clock. But good clock management here. If they can get in for 7 or 6, I mean.
Yeah, 2nd and 6, Mike. So a manageable 2nd down. 5:49 left, as you said, 35-31. Chieftains trying to protect that lead. I mean, first half, 5 touchdowns for Gwilly. We can't say enough about his performance tonight. Chieftains haven't put any points up in the 2nd half so far, but Gwilly breaks a big one here, gets his team down in scoring position at least, and he's trying to carry his team to victory right now. The Ramblers have been good. Their running back, Warkle, has been good for them, picking them up first downs. No really big runs for him, but their offense has been solid tonight too, keeping them in the game after the Chieftains put up that early 35 points.
And again, Chieftains, if they can get a score here, they put this game away, not only because of the time that's left on the clock, but Fraser just cannot seem to come up with any answers here defensively, especially on this drive. They shot themselves in the foot a couple of times with penalties. Let's see if Utica can finish them off here.
Yeah, bad penalties tonight for Fraser, and don't forget about those 3 turnovers in the first half. Hurt him early, too. Here is the second down for the Chieftains. They'll give it to Gwilly. He's got some space. He breaks the tackle. He's out to the 10. There is a flag, but touchdown Gwilly as it appears right now. What a great run by Gwilly, and we'll see what that flag is. Could be number 6 for Kumina.
I think this one might come back here, Adam. Kind of look like the rest were motioning towards Utica. I think it's coming back. No, it's on Fraser. I mean, no, it's on Utica.
Illegal, block in the back.
Yep.
On the offense, it's 10-yard front of the spot.
And that's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, it is. That
That's
was number 6 right there, but try to give it back to him again and wear some clock back down. Because Gwilly was just gone. They just don't have any answers from. They don't have anybody to keep up with his speed. If you don't tackle him early on, you ain't stopping him.
You're right. And you see it, just another huge run there. The block in the back, you know, hurts if you're the Chieftains because, hey, he's gone. It's not even a hold. It's just unnecessary block. Maybe sprung him a little bit, but either way, 2nd and 1 here for the Chieftains. A short 2nd down. See if they can convert. They'll probably give it to Gwilly. They do. Nowhere to go. Bounces to the outside. Still nowhere to go. A great stop by the Ramblers and a loss of yards for the Chieftains.
You got to give Fraser a lot of credit there. They collapsed on him. And as I was saying earlier, if you don't stop him early, you don't have a chance because he breaks out and he's gone. But there, Fraser was able to collapse on him right there in the middle. And it kind of looked like a broken play to begin with. He got the ball, as you can see right here. And earlier, a few frames ago,
nowhere to
he
go.
ran into his own blocker as well. He had no place to go. He tried to make up for it, and Fraser was right there to capitalize.
3rd and 4 for the Chieftains from the 29-yard line. 5 minutes left in this ball game, trying to protect a 4-point lead. Of course, last year they lost to this team by a touchdown. They want the win here tonight. The quarterback keeps it. Guglielmetti, he's got some room. Got around that marker. We'll see where they spot it. It's going to be close.
And there again, as we were talking, that's what he's capable of doing. He's not only capable of throwing the football, but he's also can throw or run the ball as well. We haven't seen that much out of him tonight as he hasn't had to run the ball. But as he right there, he tucks the ball in, just goes right up the middle, gets the nice couple blocks there from his teammates, from his line, and gets that first down.
Yeah, he picked up the first down there. So Chieftains now at the 23, 1st and 10. Clock is their friend right now. Keep running it. 4:26 left in the 4th quarter. Protecting that 4-point lead. Eat up as much clock as you can. Keep giving the ball to Gwilly. Chieftains threatening to score within the 20-yard line here.
Looks like a timeout here by Coach Tony Smith. Wants to talk about it. Chieftains really want to try to get a score here and just put this game away or just run the clock out completely.
Yeah, if you can score, I mean, take as much time as you can and then score.
Exactly.
I mean, even if you settle for a field goal here after running some clock, and, I mean, you put Fraser in a hard spot, they still have to score a touchdown with not much time. That's a hard thing to do. They haven't scored offense very fast today. Of course, they had the one big pass. That was a touchdown, the nice long pass there earlier. But besides that, you know, the running game's all they got, so don't give them much time. You know, if you have to take the field goal, take it. Get that 7-point lead and give them the ball back. So 4:17 left here, 1st quarter. Chieftains in a good spot.
See what they're made of here in this first game of the season.
Yeah, I mean, this would be a big, hard-fought win for both teams. You want to start your season off right. Great game so far. I mean, both teams with definitely some things to work on, but still a good game. Of course, Coach Smith called that timeout. I'm sure he's putting a nice game plan in, saying, hey, guys, let's run the clock. Maybe set up a few plays you're going to run, figure out what's going on, and just make sure everybody's on the same page here as the clock winds down and you try to protect that lead.
Probably going to go to Gwilly.
Yep, going to Gwilly. He's up the middle. He breaks a tackle. He might break another one. Touchdown, Gwilly, number 6 on the day. And the Chieftains take the lead and extend it 41 points to Fraser's 31.
Just no answers tonight at all. Fraser could try to contain him for a decent amount of time. But in the end, Gwilly just keeps breaking out. 6 TDs on the night for Kumina Gwilly. And the Chieftains have a 10-point lead, about to make it an 11-point lead, and about to put this game possibly to bed. However, no, the extra
good.
point's no good.
Well, still a 10-point lead, though, with 4 minutes left.
However, Adam, though, there's 4:09 left. We've seen crazy things happen. Let's see if the Chieftains defense can shut them down completely.
And, Mike, you see the run by Gwilly. It can't be said enough as he scores another touchdown here. I mean, hey, let me give you the Chieftains scoring recap tonight. Gwilly with a touchdown in the first. Gwilly with a touchdown in the first again with 5 minutes left. Gwilly touchdown in the second. Gwilly with another touchdown in the second. Gwilly with a third touchdown in the second. And Gwilly with his 6th touchdown with 4:09 left in the fourth quarter. What a beast.
Yep, what a night for him as well. He just, I'll tell you right now, like I've been saying, if you don't stop him early, you're not stopping him. A lot of teams are going to try to focus on trying to collapse on him in the middle. If they don't do that, he could have a big season where he could be breaking 2,000 yards once again.
Yeah, absolutely.
On his way to CMU.
Yep. I mean, 6 touchdowns. It's just incredible. The kid could finish with 30 touchdowns this season.
Well, let's see what the defense of the Chieftains has made up here with a 10-point lead and 4:09 to go as they
low ground kick there down to the 25. Struggles a little bit to pick it up. And yep. They'll blow it dead. Fraser takes over at the 24-yard line. 4:06 left. They're down 10.
Not sure why they called it dead unless he did have control of the ball and was touched as he went down, because can't understand why they called the whistle on that one. Did you see that?
Yeah, it looked like maybe he fell down on it, and once you're down on the ground with the ball, it doesn't matter in high school if somebody touches you, so they might have thought his knee was down or whatever, that they figured they'd blow it dead. So pretty big deficit here for Fraser. 10 points, of course, still very comebackable, though. 4:06 left. There is plenty of time. We've seen a lot of touchdowns scored in a shorter time, where if you go back to the end of that first half. Bootleg right. He's got 3 receivers on that side. A look to air it out. Almost an interception by the Chieftains, but either way, a nice knockdown, an incomplete pass.
That's what you want from your corners. That's what you want from your defense with 4 minutes to go. Ian Casey tried to air it out there, and 2 defenders came rushing up.
And that's one that was a great play, but it's one of those that you're also kind of kicking yourself a little bit just because you're like, hey, that could have been a touchdown if I catch that and run with it.
Take a look at right here, and then Gwilly, who's been everywhere, gets his hands in it.
And that was right, the intended receiver, the 6'6" kid we saw with a touchdown earlier. 2nd and 10 for Fraser from the 24-yard line, down 10 points here in the fourth quarter.
Nearly sacked, and Casey takes it wisely out of bounds.
Yeah, nothing you could do there. Does the smart move and just runs it out.
So Utica collapsing on Fraser here with a 3 and 10 and a 25. And this could do it right here if the Chieftains can get a stop. They could put this game to bed.
Yeah, Ian Casey has struggled a little bit tonight in the passing game. He's had some good passes, but also a lot of pressure on him tonight. The Chieftains have chased him out of the pocket, chased him around a little bit, and made things tough on him here tonight. So a big 3rd down here if the Chieftains can get a stop. Fraser needs to convert. 3rd and 8 from the 26-yard line. They're down 10, running out of time.
Big play.
They're going to spread it out with the 4 wide here. Looking to pass, a screen pass to the outside. Gets it to him, completes the pass. Looks like he almost got the ball taken away from him there and be down at the 29-yard line. So, Mike, we've seen a lot of different offenses from the Ramblers tonight, and as we talked to the coach beforehand, he said you're going to see wing T, you're going to see spread. We're seeing a lot of spread now. Saw a lot of wing T with Warkle earlier. Team likes to switch it up. Spread not working so well for him here, of course, as they get stopped there, but at least they're trying to spread the ball out because they really don't have any other options right now.
And look for them to spread it here or get it to Warkle somehow. With a 4 and 3 and the 31, they're going to go for it, obviously. With 3:15 to go here, they have nothing to lose. They get the first down here, they're back in business. Chieftains need to get a big stop here. You can put this game to bed right here, right now, and end this thing.
Yeah, big fourth down here for Fraser. See if they can convert. Looking to throw a screen. He's got a receiver a little bit down the field. He throws it up. He has him. He's got some space. He gets chased down, though, down at the 22, but a huge conversion for Fraser. And they're not giving up yet, Mike.
Luke Warkle got wide open, got some separation. And again, as we were just talking before that play happened, on spreading it out with Warkle, and they did just that. And Casey rolls out, gets the time that he needs, and airs it right to Warkle, who created some separation. You can't have those types of things happen with your corners that we were just praising a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
But he was able to get some separation.
And Ian Casey, when he has got time to throw, has thrown some great passes, but
Yes,
it
he
hasn't been
has.
often that he's got that time. First and 10 for the Ramblers from the 21-yard line, down 10, 2:32 left in the fourth quarter. Looking to pass, got 3 wide on the outside. He's got a guy deep, doesn't go to him though, checks it down to Warkle. Still a nice little pickup, but he had a guy wide open in the corner of the end zone there, Mike.
Yeah, you kind of wonder why he didn't go to him, but he went to Warkle, the safe situation for him and his team, and Warkle was able to get about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7, like you said, on the 18. What a game this one has been.
Yeah, Mike. I mean, what a great one, back and forth. A lot of offense. Second half, slow it down a little bit. Both teams playing as hard as they can to get this win. Fraser, bootleg right. Casey looking for a receiver. Overthrows him a little bit, almost gets it one hand, but incomplete out there on the sidelines. Almost made a great catch there right on the sideline. Kept a foot in, almost got it one hand, but defender's on his back, not an easy catch. 3rd and 7 from the 18 for the Ramblers. So now, Mike, let's say you don't convert here. Do you maybe kick the field goal and say, hey, we're still down a touchdown?
Well, I think you got to go for it.
I mean, either way, you need at least a field goal and a touchdown, so you might have to settle for it.
Or-
Obviously, you don't want to.
Or you go for that field goal, you get within a touchdown, you get to the onside kick and take your chances.
Here it is, big 3rd down for the Ramblers. They're in 4-down territory, though. Anyways, they'll be looking to score here. Bootlegging left, looking for a receiver's got one right off the hands, though. Bullets it low, doesn't give his receiver that great of a chance, and that's to Sean Kimbrough. The intended receiver can't come up with it.
And I think that I'd probably go for it here, but it looks like they're going to go for the field goal.
And I don't blame him for that. You got to take your points. You miss this here on 4th down, game over. You kick the field goal here and make it, you're still in, you still got a chance. Got to take the points when you have a chance to get them. Smart move by Fraser if they do indeed kick it here. Of course, we saw the fake on the punt earlier. We might see a fake on the field goal here. Look out for that.
You could. Too many men on the field? I think the ref.
Yeah, it looks like they were counting, making sure there weren't too many men. It was hard to tell.
Ref thought there was too many out there.
Here is the field goal attempt. It's up.
No good.
No good. And
Wow.
a huge miss there for Fraser. That was their chance to stay in this one. Still is time, but 10 points. The Chieftains have the lead with 1:38 left. They're pumped. Big play there for the Chieftains. Missing the field goal for Fraser there, and Chieftains clock is their friend. Just run it out.
Do the smart thing. Run the ball. Run the clock out. You don't want to turn the ball over and give Fraser any ample opportunity to be able to come down the field and try to get a touchdown. But yeah, that's a big loss there for Fraser not to be able to get that field goal.
So Mike, again, just to recap this Utica offense tonight, of course, 6 touchdowns from Gwilly. He's been the big thing. 41 points for the Chieftains. The most they scored all last season was 34 in a loss to Chippewa Valley. So offense showing up tonight. Hand off to Gwilly.
Willie's going for it.
And he'll get taken down with about a 2-yard gain.
Is he on the hunt for number 7?
Oh, man. I don't know. 6 is plenty. I'm sure he's happy with 6. He wants to get out of here with the W.
Oh, without a doubt.
He'll take that 7th, though.
You definitely want to start the season off on a high note.
Yeah, and this is it. I mean, this is the high note here. Great way to start your season. Great game. got some turnovers on defense. I mean, you want to see a little bit more from your defense. You want to see a little bit more from your offense because they sputtered at times, but still a good showing. And you see the Chieftains there. They're going for this win. They're pumped up. Loving it. I mean, as a player, you got to love being out there, your first game of the season, back at football. Football season's here. You see the guys loving it down there on the sidelines and on the field.
Yes, football's back in session. You cannot start off any better than this.
Run up the middle to Gwilly. Pushing forward, still keeping those legs moving. Looks like he has enough for a first down there. Keep the chains moving, keep the clock moving.
25, Gwilly.
Well, if they can hold on here with a minute and 28 and win this game, they're going to be up 1.
And they don't give them the first down correction. Oh, do they? Yes, they are. All right, I'm fine. We're good.
They'll get up 1. You know, that first big victory of the season. And last year, that didn't come till week 5.
Week 4. Week 4, they finally beat Anchor Bay.
7-6.
Yep.
So next week they got Utica Ford, who is going to be a tough opponent for them as well. And then the week after, on September 11th, they got Romeo. And then they go play Anchor Bay, who you just mentioned, on September the 18th. Tough schedule going through, but obviously the Chieftains going to start the season off on a high note if they can hold on here with less than a minute to go here in game 1 of this season. We got flags on the play. Delay game on the Chieftains.
Yeah, it took a little bit too much time there running the clock out.
Let's roll out the rest of the schedule. They got Utica Ford next week, Romeo on September 11th, September 18th, they got Anchor Bay. They have Cosno on the 25th, and then as we get into October, Mount Clemens, Chippewa Valley, that's going to be a tough game. And then October 9th, Grosse Pointe South. Then they had the Port Huron on the 16th, and then October 23rd, Sterling Heights Stevenson. And Stevenson's looking very good this season as well, as usual.
Yeah, they're a good team. This is going to be the end of their schedule is going to be the toughest part, I think. And Utica in the victory formation as they take another knee.
Got to give a lot of credit to the Fraser Ramblers as well tonight, Adam. They hung in there and they hung in there top. Warkle had a great game offensively. Defensively, they in the second half, they stuttered the Chieftains a little bit.
They kept them to 6 points
until Gwilly was able to break out and get that 6th touchdown to make it a 41-31 football game. But other than that, the Chieftains defense, even though they let 31 points on the board, Coach Tony has got to be happy with what he's seen. It's something to work with. Obviously, it's the first game of the season. If this is kind of the unfinished product, I'd like to see what the finished product's going to be before I make any judgment on the defense. The defense was pretty decent tonight.
Absolutely, Mike. And it took them 4 weeks last time to get their first victory. This time they get it week 1. So Chieftains win this one 41-31. We'll go down to Nick for the post-game interview here. We'll see what Coach Smith has to say about this one. A great victory. I mean, a lot of good things to take away here, Mike. You win your first game of the season, so it's nothing but good for Chieftains here.
Offensively, they looked awesome. I'd like to see them spread the ball around. I want to see more from the quarterback, Guglielmenti. We know what he's capable of doing. He's able to throw the ball. He's able to run the ball. You can't just be a one-trick pony, and I don't think that they're going to be. I think it's going to be a very, very good season for the Chieftains. Finally, something that the school has been craving, something that they've been wanting to have happen for the football program.
Absolutely, and that's the thing. I mean, Guglielmetti, you saw some decent things out of him today. He's only going to get better. He's a junior. A lot of young kids on this team, a lot of older kids on this team, too, that have done a good job, but nothing but room to grow here. And, of course, the player of the game has got to be Kumana Gwilly. 6 touchdowns, nothing but a beast tonight. We saw him run all over the field, and, I mean, nothing could be said better about this team and Gwilly. So we're going to go down to Nick. He's got Gwilly. Let's hear what he has to say.
All right, hey, guys, we're here with Gwilly. Obviously a huge game for you. 392 yards, 27 carries. There's a whole team out there, though. How you feeling?
We're feeling great. I mean, I got to give all the credit to the offensive line. Like I said, my 7-year-old little brother could have ran behind that offensive line and did what I did tonight. It's unbelievable what those guys do. I believe we have the best offensive line in the MAC, so all the credit to them.
All right, so winning a first game sets momentum for the rest of the season. You guys feel good going into it now?
We feel great. I think next week we play our rivals, And starting off 1-0 is a lot better than starting off 0-1.
All right, thanks, man. Congratulations. We're going to grab Coach and we're right back to you guys.
And thanks, Nick. And you see, Gwilly, you got to love that from the kid. Gives all the credit to his offensive line. You know, you got to love something like that.
kid.
He says his 7-year-old brother could run behind that offensive line. That's great. So credit to the offensive line, but come on, Gwilly. He was great tonight. You can't take anything away from the kid.
He's a special kid, without a doubt, for this football team and in the MAC. I think he could be right. The offense could be probably one of the best in the MAC division. We'll see what ends up happening. I think we're going to see a good season.
Yeah, so let's hear what Coach Tony Smith has to say after his team pulls out the victory.
So, Coach, we just talked to Gwilly. Obviously, a huge game for him, but a huge game for you guys to win your first game of the season.
No, it's a big game. You know, either way, we got a lot of growing to do defensively, and we got to get better. We got to get better, and we got to be able to throw the football. I mean, that's the two things that we got to fix, and if we can do that, I think we're gonna be all right.
Were you expecting this to be such a ball game?
Yeah, I did. Knowing where we were defensively, knowing where we were, growing-wise defensively, I knew that this would be a barn burner.
All right, but Gwilly, that kid's a beast.
Oh yeah, he's tough, man. That's why he's a Division I football player. He's tough. He's real tough. And they got a good offensive line in front of him. Those kids blocked their tails off, and Tommy Bishai had a lot of great lead blocks, and we had some great job up front by the guys.
So momentum is a good thing, but can also hurt you. What do you do to curtail that a little bit?
You know what? We tell the kids every time. Like even out here when I brought them all together, I just said, hey, look, man, just like take a deep breath, refocus, and let's get this thing going. And then we came down and scored 2 touchdowns, and and it allows us, the kids are just like, all of a sudden, like a year ago, we might have crumbled, and that game would have been, 49-21. This year, these kids are all they all bought in. They're all like, hey, let's all take a deep breath. Let's go. I mean, Veronica saves us. I don't know what to say. I mean, she did a great job on that return, and we just got to get better. And I think the kids, let them enjoy it tonight because we got practice tomorrow.
Sounds good. Congratulations, Coach. Good game.
Yeah.
All right, back up to you guys. Obviously, they've got a great win. Well, we talked about that. Momentum is a good thing and a bad thing all at the same time.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. And you heard Coach Smith say it. Some good things to take out of this game. Also some things the offense wanted to do a little bit better in the passing game. That's something they have to work on. But let's take the good things out. Willie was great. The defense was good at times. A lot of turnovers. So a lot of good things out of this Chieftain team.
It's a lot to work with, but I think he has a lot of talent on this team that he's going to be able to work with and get this thing rolling in the right direction. Again, week 4, they got their first win last season. To get the win tonight to start the season off is a big boost. They go over to play against Utica Ford next week, which is not that far from them. It's a cross-city rival.
Yeah, and that's their biggest rival.
They get that and try to go there with what they have and try to get that win to get up 2-0 in the season is going to be huge. But again, Coach Tony Smith, he stresses that defense. He's a defensive coach. Offensively, he's right. They got to pass the ball a little bit more. They have to be. You can't be a one-trick pony. I'm continue to stress that all season long. You can't just keep going to Gwilly, even though he's a great talent, obviously. But offensively, they have to be able to throw the ball. And we know what Guglielmeni is made. We've seen him in practice. He's able to throw the ball. He's got great footwork. I think this season could be a sign of things to come that could be very successful for the Chieftains.
So Ford next week. We'll be back here at Barney Swinehart on the 11th for Romeo. For the whole Shelby TV crew, Mike Ventimiglio, I'm Adam Zellick. Chieftains win this one 41-31 over the Fraser Ramblers. Join us next time on Shelby TV.